Hello, hello. Welcome to the land of Prova. Thank you guys for joining us. Today is a wonderful day. We're in a new location, starting a whole brand new arc. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. And we're down one player who is unfortunately sick. Mark, get better. And one of our other players will be coming in shortly. He's taking care of his wife, so got to take care of your wife, right?
Yeah.
So this is a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition homebrewed adventure. And today, basically the backstory is these guys have gone into the vampire-ridden location of Goldcrest. And Goldcrest is an area that has kind of a revolution kind of going on right at the moment. They wanted to go and check out a location to steal a book as part of the underground make some cash while you're here kind of a situation. And they found themselves in the middle of kind of a turf war, if you will, and found out that the guy who they were stealing from, not such a bad guy. So we find ourselves back. The person that you guys are trying to rob, who is now little besties, I guess, with some of you guys, Duncan, who is not quite a vampire, not a human, not quite a vampire, something in the middle-ish kind of an area there. And you guys all spent the night at his house. So this whole area. Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's just say he's very hospitable.
He's very hospitable.
We were trying to rob
kind.
him, and he was like, "Yo, can we do some food?"
Are we talking about killing vampires or kissing vampires?
A little bit of both.
Oh yeah, kind of everything, right?
A little bit of both. A little column A, a little column B.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All vampires are handsome and beautiful, unless otherwise stated.
Yeah, unless they look like the ones from Dawn of the Dead.
There you go. Then they're not so pretty. So the whole area here, again, just as a refresher, is very, very dark. Even in the hot afternoon, the heat doesn't even come through the clouds. That kind of a situation. The area, the other parts of the town have seen lots and lots of different types of war. They've seen lots of like turf wars types of situations. You do see lots of different evidence of arrow holes in the sides of buildings, and you see gouges out of doors. Some doors have been replaced recently, kind of a situation. Doesn't match the rest of the house. The people in this town, which is Waterridge.
Watercress.
Watercress.
Waterridge.
Oh,
the town
Goldcrest.
Waterridge.
Yeah.
Goldcrest, Waterridge.
Oh.
So Waterridge is again very, very. The people in there are very suspicious of any kind of newcomers, and so even as you guys were making your way to the manor, you were getting lots of eyes. People were keeping keeping tabs on you guys. That kind of a situation. But now it is morning, and you notice that someone downstairs is making some breakfast.
Mushroom omelets?
Not mushroom omelets. However, you do smell the smell of pork, and you smell eggs and things to that effect. The waft seems to just permeate throughout the rest of the house. It is morning, and you do hear that people are outside as well. You hear people using some clippers and things, keeping the hedges up and clean. The people here in this specific manor, they don't seem as downtrodden as the rest of the town, but they do have the kind of a gaunt face, a little pale, as it were, and not just the vampire ones. You smell breakfast a brewing. What is it you guys want to do?
Yeah, before that, I'd probably be up a little bit early too, just to kind of go get my morning routine, a little workout in. Maybe if while I'm outside, like trying to jog, if I could see if there's any remnants of the battle from the previous evening. So like body parts and stuff from like the other vampires, or maybe some of their blood trails still there. I want to see if I can maybe get a sense or a smell of that.
Yeah, so when you guys woke up and you guys were in the kitchen area and there was a fight going on outside, you saw that a lot of the pure vampires that were being in that fight would just turn into mist and just
blood
fly away.
splatters.
No blood splatters. However, all of Duncan's crew, whenever they got injured, there were blood splatters and things. But even when you wake up and you start looking around in those areas, you notice that the smell is still there, but all evidence of the fight previous is gone. The gardeners and things like that have taken care of it. They've manicured the lawn again. It seems like it's a labor of love for each one of them.
So there's not like no weapons that were dropped, I guess, or how were they fighting? Were they using their bare hands? Did we get much of a visual on that?
Yeah, so some of them were using their bare hands. Other ones did have weapons. They all seemed as though they were kind of mismatched. So picking up armor here and there, and not all the pieces match up. The weapons also seemed a little mismatched as well. They're all, both sides seem as though they're very much the underground. Neither one of them is in real supreme power over this area.
I feel like this happens.
Yeah. Seems like they're pretty used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe we can help.
Yeah. That's what we're here for,
Clear
right?
out some of these nefarious vampires.
Yeah. That definitely helped Duncan and his crew out for sure, and they seem to follow the
Lord of Lathander.
That's right.
So far, Powell's never let us wrong, so
Mm-hmm.
You think we need any more information from Duncan before we go ahead to Goldcrest?
Yeah, let's see who we'll be after.
Yeah,
Who's there?
Who's
what?
running it?
Yeah. Let's go now. See who's
So
home, I
then,
guess.
let's get some breakfast, guys. See you up.
Okay. You go into the kitchen area, and who do you see who's cooking? It's Duncan. And he's actually cooking breakfast and everything for his servants. He's cooking it up for them, taking care of them, and everybody seems very happy. And all the people inside. It's when they go outside the building, you notice that's when they're a little bit more on their guard. They're a little bit more sullen. But inside the house, they all seem very happy, very chipper, very loving people. It's a great little community. You do also notice that there are other individuals like Duncan. They're also kind of doing menial tasks around the house, cleaning things up, that kind of thing.
Good morning, Duncan.
Good morning. I hope that you all slept well.
We did. Thank you. You were very gracious. My host.
It's the least that we can do. So, yes, please, have a seat. Enjoy a good meal. And also, thank you. He looks over at Maeve. And I believe you gave blood too, right?
Mhm.
Just Maeve. Thank you again. Darius and Homer do feel much, much better today. So, hopefully by the end of the day, they'll be back up to full strength and able to defend the house once again.
Of course, it's the least you can do. We broke in. You did kill us as soon as we broke in, so I feel like it was the least I can do.
Well, we've noticed that anybody who comes looking for the book, they don't mean us harm. They just want to get paid for the duties that they're doing. We don't hold any grudges against them. Forgiveness.
Yeah, I see. See that. We're thinking that maybe we could help each other out. And, maybe you can give us some more information on the people that attacked, and maybe yourselves if you don't mind. I mean, now that we're more acquainted.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, here, let me get you your food out. He goes, starts plating up all the different food for everybody. And he says, well, as you all know, as I assume that you know, when the king died, all of his thralls were set free and made full vampires by his death. Something that I don't think he ever intended to do. Many of the thralls that he had been so for many, many, many years. And so when this new freedom came upon all of us, it kind of led to a civil war of such. Many of the old ones, well, they started to fight for power now that there was a vacuum in place. All the thralls either fled and hid or took revenge on those who hurt them or spited them. And so, yes, I was part of the group that wanted to save what was left of our humanity. You see, my father was a priest of Lathander, and where he did die about 147 years ago at this point, his descendants are those whom I've kept a close eye on. And so when I found my freedom, my first thought was to protect them and take care of them. The New Bloods, as they're called, the new vampires, well, they want to take control of what little they can control. From my understanding, they've already taken care of Shield Glare, is now a vampire New Bloods territory. Donbury is also a place that is very heavily controlled by the New Bloods as well. The Great Old Ones do seem as though they are content to live in Goldcrest, trying to rebuild what it is that they've lost since the king has passed. But I assume that once they do have their footing once again, they will be coming back out and reclaiming their areas. hopefully that gives you some idea as to the situation that we've been dealing with.
Yeah, it seems like a lot. What do you and your family, your clan, what do you call yourselves?
Well, that is up for a large debate, actually. The closest that we can call ourselves is Dumpir. If we call ourselves this, then it gives the people somewhat of an easier feeling, although we are not truly Dumpir. If you do not know, Dumpir are the children of fully fledged vampires. Neither full vampires, neither full human, but they can choose to live without drinking blood, and they can choose to live without causing harm. And we fall very similar into that category.
Is there many other of your kind in other areas like Dawnberry or Shieldglare or even Goldcrest himself? Or are you very unique, you and your group?
Me and my group are quite unique. As a matter of fact, it was, I believe, Lathander himself who saw me defending the church, even though I could not enter, defending its people, and I refused to drink blood. And so I believe I died once again from lack of food, lack of sustenance. And Lathander took pity on me. And he gave me a new life. I awoke in my coffin, and once I was able to claw my way out, there was a ram stuck in a bush that I was able to feed on and regain my strength. And since that time, I've been able to walk on hollowed ground. I've been able to find those that are still trying to hold on to their humanity as well, and they've been given the same gift as well.
So I see you're cooking breakfast for everybody else. Do y'all gain sustenance from the food, or is blood the only thing that you need?
No, we can eat food. However, if we do so, we do heal at a much slower rate than regular humans do. If we are very wounded, blood is still the thing that will help us regain our abilities faster. It's something that we try very hard to not delve into, but we are able to eat without, or drink, as it were, without passing our infections onto others.
Whoa, that's cool.
What about the sun?
Well, being that this whole area seems to be cursed with these clouds and these things going around us, the sun has not caused us as much trouble. Then again, we haven't been out in the full sun in, well, many, many years.
So like a partly cloudy day, you'd be fine?
Oh, yes. Yes.
So, like totally fine. Like you don't need to cover up?
No.
You don't sparkle?
No, we do not sparkle.
So is it just your kind right here in Water Ridge, or do you have others in other cities and towns around your kind?
I would like
Your
to
group.
think that there are more like me, but I doubt it. Still, if I find some that are like, still want to hold on to their humanity, I hope that I would be able to find them and bring them to Lathander's light.
Show them the light.
Yes.
If you don't mind talking about Goldcrest for a second, what is the, I guess since the king's death, political situation? Who are the ones that are in charge now that run that place?
So the king had a son, and the son is now the new king. Old king's name was Julius, and Damien is now the new vampire king. He and the old ones have been playing with genetics and fusions. We worry that these fusions will be able to take root, and they'll be much, much more powerful. The sun might not even stop them, which would be terrible for anybody outside these borders.
Sounds like a serious threat.
Weren't the mind flayers doing the same thing?
Mind flayers.
hybridizing.
I think they just kind of were using them more as a parasite host kind of situation, weren't they?
I don't know.
Symbiotic.
They were like floating tanks. There were whole laboratory experiments. They had the egg grabber thing.
Yeah.
They were, experimenting.
Mhm.
Could these be linked?
I don't know.
Vampire lords be getting help from mind players.
We're checking out. See if there's any kind of connection to it.
Yeah.
So do you know of any of the major ruling vampire lords that we might come across in Goldcrest, or to stay away from?
I would stay away from Goldcrest completely at this time. There's no one left in Goldcrest. All the people are missing. If you were to walk into Goldcrest, many eyes would be on you. Only through the underground would you be able to make your way there, and my contact has not contacted me in quite a long time.
Who's your contact?
He's a friend of mine who shares my sympathies but is not able to escape from his capture at the moment. His skills are some that the Great Old Ones prize. I doubt that they would have allowed me to escape, but, well, in the confusion I got out quickly. He did not.
Do you know where he's at?
Yes, he's in the fields.
So not underground.
Oh, I'm sorry. The human fields.
It's like, do they grow humans? They harvest them?
They harvest their blood. It is an underground facility, and it is one that, unfortunately, in my past, I was a part of. He is in charge of taking care of the crop, as it were. During the time of the Old King, it was the elderly that were taken. Just as a fine wine is made through time, the Great Old Ones seem to have a taste for older blood. So therefore, as soon as you became of a certain age, you were taken to the fields. After all, what can you do when you're so old you can no longer work? You're a burden on society. And so therefore, this is the way that you gave back.
But now?
Well, the fields are very, very closely guarded, specifically by the Old Ones and whomever thralls they've made in the meantime. But that's how they're keeping themselves fed. Being that the whole town is now gone, my thought is that the fields are being replenished.
What do you mean? Like replenished with other people, other ages, no set, I guess, protocol on that?
All the people of the Goldcrest have now been taken to fulfill the needs of the Great Old Ones.
So now I see why you said we should have waited.
Until my contact gets a hold of me, there's no way to get in without being noticed at this time. Or at least none that I know of.
And what about Donberry?
Donberry is... well, Donberry is the same as here. Lots of fighting, lots of different groups of these new bloods trying to take control. Many of them believe that if they gain control, that they will be fine. They'll be viewed as useful, and when the old ones come to collect, they'll keep their positions. It's hypothetical, of course. But where else can we go?
Well, where you know the entrance to where these fields are located?
Oh, yes. The fields are in the castle.
Then you said there was some kind of underground tunnel that could get is there maybe a more roundabout back entrance? Do you know anything about that? You said you did run it.
Yes.
You would know if there's any more unguarded or not as used tunnels or paths there, I'm sure.
Yes. My job was to be the sommelier of sorts. I was to go about and find the best vintage, as it were, and take them in through a secret tunnel to go to the fields. That's where I made my contact with my friend, where he would be managing those fields. I was the collector and he was the gardener, as it were. However, that tunnel, where not being used by a majority of the old ones, is not secret by them. It's mostly secret from the townspeople. They didn't want to see people moved in like cattle.
So the old ones would know of it, but would they be watching it, per se?
Oh, yes. I would imagine that they're still using those tunnels.
Probably how they get around.
Well, it doesn't sit well with me knowing that there's a whole populace of people being fed upon by local vampires. I don't know how you guys feel.
Should we start
About
here? Win this town first.
How frequently do those? We just saw an attack last night. How frequently does that happen? It seems like y'all are pretty used to attacks. Is that a nightly thing?
Well, since the New Bloods have... There used to be more groups of them, and now there are less groups of them, as one group seems to be more and more in control. Now that there's less competition, he has now turned his eye towards us. For the past couple of years, we'd see a raid maybe once, twice a year. And now we have it at least every other night or so.
So what if the next time they attacked, we joined you?
Yeah,
Would you be willing to?
I think it's time to go on the offensive. I think you've been defensive for way too long.
Well, there's not very many of us. Including myself, there's only 5 of us left. We can keep this house secured. We have many different protections in place. But as soon as we venture out, those protections are gone. How strong are you?
We're pretty strong as a group. We found that fighting together has always improved our odds.
Well, let me talk to the rest of my people. We'll see what it is that, if we can sway them. I won't move without their okay.
Of course.
How many would we be up against, do you think, if we move forward with this?
Last night we had 7 that were
Oh.
attacking us.
7?
Easy work.
Us and you guys? We'd be fine.
Especially since they wouldn't be expecting us. I feel like maybe we could set a trap
Be a
for them.
surprise.
Maybe ambush them. They're at least expecting it.
To tell the truth, I'm not exactly sure where these individuals are coming from. If you would like to go and try to do some research to find that out, then I'll talk to my people and see if we can prepare ourselves for such a raid.
Yeah.
Maybe look for a good ambush spot.
Yeah. I'm a sage is my background, so I have the researcher feat, so I can, when you attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore, if you do not have that information, you often know where and from whom you can obtain it. Usually this information comes from libraries, Scriptorium, University, or Sage. So can I try and find like a library or some kind of like anywhere where there would be knowledge of clans, of bloodlines, City Hall maybe?
No, there's nothing. All of it's been burned. The biggest library in this whole place is in Duncan's home. He's been trying to keep track of everything and trying to keep those things alive. However, the people in this area have destroyed books, they've destroyed histories, they don't want a history without them being in control, and so nothing else exists.
So we're talking about Florida?
Vampire lords. Pretty much the same thing.
Vampires, all of them.
Here's another question for you.
Yes.
Is there like one specific person that would make a big, like almost like a domino effect if we took out one specific person, or is it just kind of they're all on the same page? You know what I mean? Like, is there one main target we need to really focus on to make a difference here? Yeah, thank you.
The leader of the other group, if I'm correct, is named Cameron. It's hard to tell because these groups change names, they change leaders very often. It's always a bid for power. If you're not strong enough to hold your seat, then another will try to take it. The last leader I know of that was the strongest in this area was Cameron.
Then your friend, what was his name that was in charge of the fields?
His name is Homer.
Homer?
Now, Homer is not like me. He's still a vampire. But we knew that if he were to become like me, they would know, and we would lose our person on the inside. And so he must still remain as he is.
So he would be willing, though.
Oh, yes.
And that's what I also wonder is how many more do you know, or does he know how many more might be inclined to change their lifestyle?
That's the information that he's
know.
been giving to us. But as of yet, we haven't heard any more than these. There used to be 10 of us, and now there's only 5.
Well, sounds like if we don't do something soon, there's not going to be any of you left.
Perhaps it was Lathander who brought you to us.
Perhaps. I feel like we need to do something around here to even the odds a little bit.
That would be nice. It would be nice not to be hunted every night.
Any suggestions on where our force could be best applied?
The best places of information now, or at least the only free places of information now, are the taverns. The vampires don't care for taverns. There's nothing in them for them to enjoy except for the people. And they're not allowed in unless invited. So the people are a little bit more free to talk in those areas if you can gain their trust. But gaining their trust is not easy, especially during these types of times. That would be my suggestion.
We have no such restriction. So, if that means sneaking into their house in the middle of the day and starting fire.
Okay, what about garlic? No,
No.
that's not a thing. Okay.
No. Stakes through their bodies would be helpful. It pins them in place. It does not kill them. But if you were to pin them and then show them into the light, or bring the light to them.
How do they feel about mushrooms?
They don't need to breathe. And their bodies, I don't believe that'll hurt them.
I know at least 100 different ways to kill him.
We'll leave it up to you then.
Yeah, I read the book. It's one of the books of 100 ways to kill him.
There you go. It's day 101.
They're like, yeah, we're well equipped for this.
Yeah.
Coldwater is not too far away from here. What's your relationship with that town? It seems to be on the way to Goldcrest. Or is there a better way through the mountains?
There is a secret route to get through the mountains, although it is a little bit more treacherous to get there. However, now that the new bloods seem to be less and less, it's not as a hard enough road to go and visit Coldwater. Coldwater is, again, like this. They've seen a little bit more of the fusions than others. The experiments seem to go there when they're freed, anyways.
That must be a nearby.
That's also part of our research. We would like to know where the experiments have been taken. The experiments right now, actually, they're ghouls. Manipulated ghouls. Many of them have extra hands, extra heads. They've been fused with something. Is there anything else I can get for you?
No, I think we just need to maybe talk with each other and kind of see what we want to do. But I think I like your idea of maybe getting some more information, researching, and then maybe you can get back to us.
Setting up an ambush. Maybe we can go have a look around town. See if we can see where they're pulling up. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's got to be, with all these vampire attacks happening here, they've got to be close by.
Yeah, they can move fast, but not that fast.
Right.
They have to be
Pretty localized or
hold up in town somewhere.
okay.
If you don't mind, though, I'll brew some tea real quick for everybody.
Absolutely.
Some, mushroom tea to just kind of get our minds a little more open.
A little more lifted.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Get the brain power accelerated for the day.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to keep the spirits up with these.
So he's gonna finish up cleaning up his dishes and things as he's made you guys breakfast. As he does, and he is about to leave, you see a 10-year-old girl come into the room. She's very small, very, very thin. She has very, very pink cheeks. You can tell that she hasn't gone through any of the blood drinking, anything like that. Kind of drains on them. And she comes in and she runs up to Duncan and gives him a big hug. And he kind of whispers something into her ear. And he picks her up and he says, I will be going and speaking with my people. If you need anything from me, just ask.
Okay.
And he leaves
Thank
the room.
you.
Thank you.
Well,
So what do we want to do, guys?
that's an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
We'll gather some info.
The second option's out cool.
Yeah, I mean,
We need these guys.
You-
To cool. The other vampires.
And then while we're doing
Yeah.
that, maybe we can get some information on the crew of the Lost Treasure. Maybe there's some Lost Treasure like that. Around that ship.
And I don't think they would go through the mountain. I think they would go through Cold Water on their way to Gold Crest if that was their intention.
Yeah, but we've got some local
Issues.
Uh-huh.
here.
Vampires that are attacking pretty frequently.
They used to have 10 in Duncan's. Now there's 4 or 5 of them left.
Got it.
rough.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got to be around somewhere close by. I tried to do a little scouting earlier.
They have to go to Target.
This house is what it seems like. We tried to maybe talk Duncan into maybe setting up an ambush.
We know what they're targeting. All we gotta do is wait for them to show up.
Yeah, so maybe we keep a close eye on this place while we're out and about to see if there's any trouble or something.
I can stay here.
Okay. Then with that, I guess we'll have these little whispers kind of go through and not just try to our telepathic bond for say.
I mean,
Okay.
if we're within the mile.
Yeah.
And Mabel could stay here.
Okay.
Help guard the house.
Yeah. You can fly.
Yeah.
Be the,
Keep the perimeter.
vertical.
Eyes in the sky.
Eye in the sky. There you
Well, maybe we can go and see around town.
go.
ask
Yeah,
some questions.
taverns aren't really my forte.
I'll let you use Rob too. You can hold on to Rob.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll just. do
No, he's
whatever
good.
you
He's
need
good
him to.
company.
Yeah.
He likes listening to us. Sir.
He's
Yeah.
a great
Undead can
listener.
be-
Okay.
Good, Pavel. There's many options now.
Yeah, he's starting to broaden his horizon.
Or he smells a little.
Nothing of quick. I prestidigitation and make him smell like cinnamon.
Ha! Thank you.
It's the strongest
It's the next
smell
day,
I
right?
can think of.
Yes, it is.
We don't have the
We should still have
The
aid. No, he boosted it. We should
Yeah,
still have
I'll do it again when we go to sleep.
okay.
So you guys have the 30,
Uh-huh.
and then 25 for everyone else.
I'm giving an inspiring speech before we go off.
Oh,
18
so
temp.
18 temporary.
18 temporary? What?
We tanky. We're beefy. Feeling good. All right.
All right. I think we'll just.
Let's go to the tower.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there anything around the house? So we can help with? I don't want to like stick out. So is there any like tasks that don't get in line?
Yeah.
No, actually, it's
With
all
many
the servants and things are all taking care of everything. Even the battle that they saw the other day, it's all cleaned up already.
All right. Well, what about? I got like I always have my handy the Lepenter Bible and some stuff. I want to like go into teaching mode.
Oh yeah, all the people who are there, we'll call them dumb here, even though that's not what they are. They're all very eager to find out more about this faith that seems to have saved them.
Because it's like been lost in this area, right? They don't have any actual religious text or anything.
Nope.
Well, I'm gonna give them my Bible, of course.
All right.
All of the religious texts that I have, like I've memorized. It's fine. So
You know what's going on.
yeah,
You can get another one.
That's right. That's right.
I probably have like
3
3 or 4
several.
days.
I give them my backup.
Isn't it in Vagabond in chat that you have like a bunch of pamphlets?
Oh, I
or
do.
Like,
I have a lot of pamphlets. Yeah.
start handing them out.
Okay. So
you're
that's
busy.
that's what I'm up to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got Eye in the Sky watching it for us.
All right. All right. Sounds good.
And so if you guys hear any trouble, let us know. We'll try to make it here as fast as we can.
I'll take your time.
All right.
Rob will just be backing you up as you teach. He'll be like,
He's carrying around. Yeah.
you know,
He's
yeah,
holding like the Holy Symbol of Lathander.
yeah.
Do they have an organ? I feel
No.
yeah. Like just do and then do another version.
His hands come off and start playing separately.
Yes. So
Before we go
awesome.
into the tavern, I'll cast Borrowed Knowledge on myself and give myself proficiency speech.
All right.
I'll be your backup.
Yeah, he's big and scary.
So you are now at the tavern. Why don't you guys go ahead and put your minis down? And actually, I'll go ahead and
What's
put a
the name of
grid.
the tavern?
Yeah. Are panthers allowed?
No, they are not.
Alright.
They are frowned upon.
Shadow, you just hang out.
Here-
You hang out outside, Shadow.
Like on the roof.
Yeah.
You can be a service panther.
Just
Service panther.
It kind of is.
They can't refuse him.
Just let's make him a little vest. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Service
That's
panther.
You know.
I like that.
Service. That is ridiculous. Just saying.
Yeah. Give him some training.
I gotta tell about it.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, so you guys make it to the inn. Again, you come inside, and because you enter in without asking for permission to come in, the people take note of it. You know, they see as soon as you walk in through the inn, everybody stops and they all kind of look you over, and you kind of just walk in and do what you're doing. And some of them are like, you can see them taking deep breaths of relief at the fact that you're not there to kill anybody. At least not that in a way. After a few moments, you see that there's a bartender. Bartender comes up. He's kind of a larger gentleman, and doesn't seem very kind. Doesn't seem very friendly. But he kind of walks up and says, "What can I do for you here?"
Let's get a
Round of tequila. Or whatever the equivalent of
Just the
magic
house.
tequila is.
Yeah.
Whatever the house drink is.
What other drinks do you have that are non-alcoholic? You've
Non-alcoholic?
Like cider.
Oh, well, yes, actually, we do have some ciders.
I'll cider for me.
Hmm.
Yeah, take one too, but I also need an ale.
Anything to eat?
I think we're okay there.
Yeah.
For now. Thank you.
Very well.
And I kind of just take a look around. I have a natural 20
Mm-hmm.
perception.
Passive perceptions?
Yeah.
You can tell that they're trying to keep to themselves, but anybody who's sitting in a seat that's facing the bar has their eyes on you.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do they look like they're locals? Like
Yeah.
pale-ish?
Just make a sudden movement. Find out.
If I get a
Even from
paper
your-
cut, will they jump me?
If you do what?
If I get a paper cut, will they jump me?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, at least you don't think so. Although every single person in this bar is armed.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, but you didn't say that they kind of.
How?
Well, there wasn't any like police when we noticed in town. There wasn't any like guards.
Yeah, they
It's
just
got crossbows
it's
laying under the
local.
table.
Local
Local-
militia.
Local
very
militias.
much vigilante justice. Around here.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll just ask the bartender, like, any jobs or opportunities out there in town? We're new to town.
Yes. I can see that you're new. No. There's nothing here. As far as I know, there's nothing in town at all. When is it you guys plan on leaving?
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah. We're just kind of passing through. We thought we'd stop in.
Oh,
Just quench
Have a
our
drink, see if we
thirst.
can make a quick buck.
a quick buck.
Yes.
No quick bucks as far as I can see. You're welcome to go and talk to the rest of the inn. See if they need any kind of help.
Are we
Can spare a quick buck, as it were. Kind of hands everybody their drinks. Perception checks for everybody?
Sure.
Okay, going around the room. Starting with Claudia.
Whatever 18 plus 8 is.
Okay, you see it. Darkshade,
30.
you definitely see it.
18.
Yep. Oh wow, you guys all rolled amazingly. It's gonna be great when we get
We're
to
on
the
our
fighting. You know, all those good rolls are going.
Oh no, don't say that. Don't jinx us now. What do we
Just trying to see stuff.
The glasses that he's given each one of you guys is noticeably very dirty.
Ew.
Oh, gross.
Like dirty, like smudged dirt, or like
Like
Like a
greasiness. Like he
Oh.
didn't wash them.
Yeah, there's no lube.
No.
I telepath. I
I
like prestidigitation in one's glasses.
you can do that.
I was trying to say wait.
You can clean it. Oh, thank you.
Prestidigitation.
Okay, thank you. So now I can drink my cider and enjoy it.
He gives you
safely.
kind of a look like,
There's no
You
like.
didn't clean it.
and he looks over at you and kind of gives you a smile. Keeps on moving along.
What else is there to see if we look around the room?
Again, everybody's trying to keep to themselves, all the people at each one of the tables. But again, you don't see anybody directly looking at you, but you
But they're
get the
clearly and
They're
yeah,
watching us.
they're all watching you, and as you with all your perceptions, you also notice that there's not a lot of talk going on in the room. There's a number of people in here, but they're all quiet because they want to hear what you're saying.
Suggest them on camera.
I like what you're thinking.
so I feel like we should just have random,
I've gathered you all here today.
unimportant banter.
Well, what do you think?
We need to go talk to somebody.
I mean, this guy
Who
wasn't
looks-
very welcoming.
who was the- Oldest person seen in appearance here. Normally, the old people will have like a gist of what's been happening in town. So
And they may be more chatty.
yeah,
They could be stubborn or they could be chatty. Who knows? But they know information one way or another. That's for sure.
There is nobody in the bar who's over 35.
Oh.
Who's 35?
The youngest.
Yeah, kids are honest.
It's true, they are.
Kids in a tavern.
As you start talking to each other about, like, you know, quietly in your minds, I'm assuming you're having this conversation.
Just silently looking at each other.
In the room bursts this kid, and the kid runs over to one of the tables. And as he does, everybody at that table looks over and sees him, and they all jump up and they run towards that kid. And they're all talking very quickly and very fast and very urgently. And the kid is now in the middle of that group. You can't really see what's going on. Go ahead and roll once again with perception to see if you can catch what they're actually doing.
Natural 20.
Oh, man.
You are trying to get all my good rolls.
Not getting rid of all the good rolls. That's right.
It's really
18.
18, you see it? 20,
23.
23, you see it?
6.
You do not see it. The rest of you, what you guys see is that the boy actually has a cut on his arm, on his hand, and they are frantically wrapping it. And you can hear them kind of whispering and talking to one another, like, "Can't have the blood out. We gotta clean him up. We gotta." And then you see someone from that group run over to the fireplace, and they pull out a brand.
Oh,
God.
I stop them. I say, absolutely not. Can I try?
Everybody in the whole bar stands up, and they all draw their weapons and look at you.
I'll just cast healing word and heal his hands while I'm standing.
And you start hearing them whisper back and forth. They're not moving. They're all just looking at you.
I'll just say,
And
it's
they're like-
okay, I don't mean you harm, and that'll be my healing word.
Okay. They're very iffy. And so you hear some of the conversation. Should we still burn it just in case? No. He's not bleeding anymore. Just wipe the blood and burn the clothes. It'll be okay.
He'll heal 11 wounds.
Yeah, he only needed like 3. It was a small cut.
I only have one. Small
I
kid.
can't even get a
D4
cut
stuff.
here.
You see the guy who obviously is the father says, "Go upstairs. Go talk to your mom. Tell her what you did." Now, the boy just takes off and runs upstairs.
You guys a little bit afraid of blood around here, or what?
Everybody looks pale. Everybody looks nervous. And the father is the one who turns to you and says, "Nothing going on. Everything's fine."
We know about that.
There's been some attacks recently.
Tell us what the plan is. We'll clear them out. We're well equipped for such a thing.
That's what the last adventurers said. You know where they are? Because we don't know.
Probably in the human fields.
Those are just rumors.
Are they?
We've already done recon research. We just need to know where this group is in this town.
We're not your average group of adventurers either.
About half the bar has now left. They're all just leaving. You can tell they're leaving kind of quickly. They don't want to have anything to do with you guys.
Sander amongst us.
We're the knights.
I thought we were changing.
No.
Well,
We're like
They
the
didn't let you
outlaw.
know?
We're
no.
Oh, I knighted everybody.
Oh, you did?
I got the power. We're all official knights of Elderhold.
Oh.
Got the
I still think we should be outlaws. No, but that's not it right there.
Outlaws?
Kinda the outlaws of Elderhold.
Okay,
Pretty
I like the
close.
way that
Pretty
sounds.
close. The
Formerly
father,
outlaw knights of Elderhold.
Yeah.
formerly known as. So the father actually comes up to you and says, "You're new here. I understand. Thank you for helping my son. You've saved us a lot of worry tonight. This place is lost. We would leave if we could, but we can't. If you know what's good for you, you'll just forget you even knew anything about this place."
Nothing that is lost can't be found.
We're not really the type to leave things alone. If you knew our track record, you wouldn't even be having this conversation with us right now. You'd just be helping us.
We've casually gone to hell a couple times. And And that's not even me fucking with you. That's just
silly.
that.
One of the guys who's behind the father says, Joshua, don't trust him.
What do you have to lose? Sounds like you guys are already living
Hopeless,
pretty
yeah.
miserably. Like, why not? Just let us go do our thing.
If we fail, we die, no harm to you. But if we succeed, you're free.
Sounds like a pretty good trade-off to me.
Come with me. And he takes you off to the side area. As he does, you can tell that the person who was trying to scold him to not say anything looks a little upset. And he kind of just goes off and starts drinking his beer.
I'm gonna just send some like mushroom spores his way to kind of, make him feel a little better, mellow him out a little bit. Yeah.
Give him a little bit of relaxation.
Drug him against his Okay.
As one does.
Cosby.
Just a microdose.
Just
Yeah, it's just a microdose. No big deal. Very casual. You know what? The world would be a better
I thought
place
when
if
Maeve was
everyone
not
had some
here, we'd have
mushrooms.
less of this.
All right, so yeah, he takes you over to the side and he says, "My name is Joshua.
I am Mordai.
If you want to know about where these things are coming from, all you need to do is go to the other end. There's
Ooh.
2 inns here. The other one is where, well, it's no longer a safe place, if you understand my meaning. Other
There.
than that, there's the mayor's manor. I know that there's some things up there as well that could use some cleaning out.
I guess this place to start. I'll let Pablo know.
Mayor's Manor, is that
Mayor's
Duncan?
Manor.
That's Duncan.
Just making sure.
hmm
Oh, right.
Duncan's the mayor?
Yeah.
Is there anything we need to know about this other inn before we go there?
Well, whatever it is you have and whatever tricks you have to pull, don't hold back. I would go in there.
Okay.
There are a few people still in that place that are...
Mortal?
Yes. Some are trying to barter their way into their group, as it were. Others are there against their will. Still, the vampires are the ones that need to be removed. They're bolstering their ranks. But if you can save anybody there, that'd be a wonderful thing that you could do for us.
Well, I think we got the information. Thank you. I hope your child is.
Is anybody else hurt, need healing?
No, we make sure that nothing like this happens.
Any
Just-
infected wounds that need tending to? You're jumping to the cauterization makes me nervous.
Just promise me one thing. When you're being turned or when you are dying in front of them, don't mention us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pretty morbid.
Well,
This is not the level of confidence that's usually.
yeah,
Knights of
I
Elderhold
agree.
Inspire in the populace.
Try to stay safe.
I feel like it's because
Yeah.
I'm working on my pitch. It's still not
You guys
that
haven't even
good.
told them who we are. Maybe
I
they've
have
heard of
an
us.
eight.
We're pretty legendary.
Right?
Okay.
I thought you should be just
Infamous.
Yeah.
When you're more than famous.
No such thing as bad publicity.
I don't know.
Hey, no matter
Alright,
what,
well,
powerful.
Yeah.
we know where to go now. I'll let Pablo and Nate know
Yeah.
that the other inn is on the other side of town.
Yes. This inn specifically is next to the docks. You guys saw this one when you guys were coming in. The other one is on the outside of town, ready like you're going
Before
out.
we leave, I want to ask them to see if they've seen any other strangers or newcomers coming through here recently.
Yeah. Pirates.
Not that I know of. And he just turns and walks away.
Okay. Can I answer?
You can.
I don't believe you. 19.
Yeah, he's lying.
Oh, not so fast. I'll try and
We're gonna cost him.
yeah, I'm gonna.
In this
cost
really
him. You're
violent
lying.
bar.
You're lying.
Maybe that's a good time.
So you put your hand on him?
put my hand on him, but I say, "You're lying." I'm a good judge of character.
Taught you how to negotiate.
Okay,
I don't know what you're talking about. And he walks away a little bit faster.
that's fine. Let's just leave.
Yeah, we'll come back. Maybe
The whole being nice thing is new. Okay, leave me alone.
Yeah, you're not very good at it.
You're like, hey, innocent stranger, I'm gonna shock the information out of you.
Tell me what I want to know.
Shocking grasp.
Shake.
All right. Yeah, I think we're
Okay.
good with Pavel and Maeve. And
Okay.
good about the other outside the other tavern.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to leave Duncan's place unprotected. Do we have anything we can?
Rob.
I think Duncan is. They're all safer here than anywhere else. It's called
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
So the vampires can't even get in.
They're used to. Unless we want to go back
I mean,
to
they've
Duncan.
been continually
Or-
attacking.
If we go back to Duncan and see
They
if,
may have rolled a perception.
and
check.
see. Let's go back. Let's do that. Let's go
Did
back.
you see that?
Was it-
Thanks, Mark. Mark rolled a perception check.
Thanks for that now.
Yeah.
There you go.
But maybe we should go talk to Duncan and see if
Yeah, let him
he's talked to his crew.
bring him in.
And then we
It's
can
pretty
talk to-
strange that there's only 2 inns in town. Like, you didn't know that one of them was a vampire.
Seems like they've just barely been able to hang on. hold
Yeah,
on
it
to
seems
this
like
place.
they've barely.
They're not.
They found that temple and then.
Okay,
All right.
I think we're going to go back to the manor and update.
All right. Yeah, you get back to the manor. It's very much the way that you left it. Pavel is sitting there talking to one of the Dampier, and
Giving a sermon or what?
oh yeah, he's taking all of it in, man. He's just taking everything. You know. So what are the rituals to become clean once again? You know. So yeah, they're very excitable.
Okay.
Ooh.
Then I want to just kind of update Duncan on what we found out as far as where we think that they might be held. Hold on that. See if he's talked to his crew and see what their decision was. If they wanted to try and help us.
Or if we should just go there and obey.
So once again, you see Duncan, and he's with that little girl again with the red hair, and she's looking at him, and she says, "No, no, Duncan, don't go, don't go." And Duncan kind of just shakes his head. You know, we have to do whatever it is it's called upon us to do. If this is my lot, then this is our lot. So I will go with you. But I need to make sure that this place and these families are taken care of. If you haven't already guessed, these are our families that have been left behind.
I think they need your protection. If I go with them, which I think I should, they'll need you here more than ever.
Especially if we fail
They're
at
sure
our
to
mission.
retaliate. Yeah.
If you were to fail in your mission, then we would do all we could to help you.
I'm not sure I can keep my spells from hurting you either. I don't know. And I'd rather not test it in this situation.
Yeah.
I think that'd be wise. I am surprised to know that they're back in the inn. That was the group, one of the other groups that was there, but they had been wiped out for about 30 years now, I would imagine. But I guess they're back.
Any advice? Do you know anything about this inn?
It used to be a recruiting place for those who wanted to be changed, regular humans into vampires. Of course, none of them are ever changed. They're only turned into slaves, into thralls. Still, I would imagine that they have their own garden, if it were, underneath or around. This inn has some kind of a secret place. At least that's what I've heard. So look around for any kind of entrances into some kind of an underground area. A basement, as it were. Other than that, I fear that I cannot help you. I don't know what's underneath there.
Wait our word. We'll be back.
What time of day is it right now? I know we've been kind of running around a little bit.
No.
We're still like noon.
Afternoon.
Maybe grab a little snack before we head out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duncan's got food already. He takes care of all the family members.
Darcy's
What a
hungry all the
guy.
time.
I know.
Alright.
And then I guess we'll head out there and maybe try to scope out.
Well,
Bless you.
I think with my divine sense, I can tell who's undead.
Yeah.
With no disguising it. No,
Is Maeve gonna come with us, or is Maeve gonna stay here?
I think that they're pretty vulnerable. They should probably stay.
Maeve will continue to be Overwatch.
Yeah,
Right,
and
it's
if
fine.
there is anything, then she'll come get us. I'm assuming this is too far for the Telfax.
Is it within
Yeah,
a
it's
mile?
just on the edge of. Well, it's a mile you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's outside. So
He said like a little bit outside of town, right?
Not to mention, Maeve was a great babysitter.
that's very true. That's true. As you guys are ready to leave, Maeve, you hear Maeve talking to the person she gave her blood to, and Maeve is saying, "So you don't want to drink all the rest of me? You think I'm not tasty enough for you? Is that what you're telling me?" And I go, "Oh no. Oh, please, forgive me. I'm doing much better
Maeve,
today."
Stay in fighting form. We're under attack here.
This butthead doesn't even want to. Thinks I'm nasty. He doesn't like my drink. Doesn't like my blood.
Imagine.
So,
I think I pulled off a good Maeve there.
daylight.
Mine would probably lift,
I do as
lift
well.
your spirits
You do
with
as
as
well?
many mushrooms
Fair
as
daylight.
are within me.
Double daylight.
There we
Double
go.
daylight,
Maeve will
double-
definitely take
double
all of
daylight.
that.
So I have like guiding bolts. Sacred flame.
All right, so you're heading to the inn.
Yeah.
All right,
Other end.
the other inn.
What is the inn called?
That is a great
Kidding.
question.
Is it just called the other end?
The other end.
It's called the other inn. No,
The end you never exit. One way in.
The inn trance.
Oh, one way in.
One way in.
The inn trance.
It's actually called the Lazy Goblin Tavern.
Ooh.
Then where are the
Lazy
goblins? What is
Tavern.
this? I
Wow.
thought we were dealing with vampires, not
Prejudicial as
goblins.
well.
It seems like it was. It was.
Ooh, this looks fun.
I know it.
Even a better on.
This looks like a party. This does have an ambiance. It actually feels quite warm in there.
Is it jovial? There's like
It
lively
feels
music
jovial.
inside.
Oh no!
Ooh, there should be a
No
bar.
lively music. We're not inside. Let's chill out. God.
Slow your roll.
So
slow
instead, there's probably some like creepy vampire music, like eerie.
We're sneaking in
Yes.
like secret agents.
It's like an organ.
Um,
Organ music.
Yeah,
Just like Rob was learning.
You come into this.
almost
you,
like Phantom
Is
of
this
the
an
Opera,
app?
maybe.
Yeah.
it's a tavern, which means you can just go in because it's a.
But
Regular
should
tavern.
I want to
we
do
one
that.
way
pretend
in.
No, I want
that we're
I want a divine sense and figure out if there's any undead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I would know exactly
How
where
many?
they are and like how many.
Oh, is Rob
Oh,
with
yes.
us, or is Rob back home?
No, Rob's guard.
Guard duty.
Can I use my
Yeah.
tremor
We don't want- we wanna bring
range
around
to see if
powerful undead 'cause they
there's
might be
any tunnels or
That's
anything
true. We
like
don't want that. We love
Yeah,
Rob.
we
Roll
like
it.
Rob.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to have to smush Rob.
I'll use
So
mine.
how many?
I'll use mine.
In a
Um,
60-foot range. I'm assuming we all kind of sneak up onto the outside of it, or what?
All right. Yeah. There's a little place to hitch up your horse, that kind of a situation. Yeah. As you. Yes, you do. He did a tremor sense, and you feel it. It's a little ways down, but you can feel that there's something moving around, like something's bumping against like a wall or something. And it's kind of a steady, not 100% steady, but you feel like it's consistent.
Well,
I
maybe
don't
try
like
to
that.
quietly scout and see if there's any cellar doors or anything like that.
Okay. Investigation. And you know that there are a number of people inside. Does it give you any kind of like power levels at all, or is it just undead period?
It says, yeah, I can sense them. I know their location, and
15.
yeah, as long as they're within 60 feet. It's until the end of my next turn, so I can kind of like scout around and move around, so to get like the whole end.
Yeah, so you would sense about 10 or so are in that category.
Okay.
But not all of them.
No, not all of them.
I got a 15.
It seems a little weird. The outside, you could probably guess as to where the trapdoor is just by the layout. Like they've added an extra room and it has different kinds of brickwork. Like it wasn't originally this brickwork, and now it's
like a little add-on.
It's an add-on. And so you're like, oh, you know what? That corner does seem a little new.
Is there an outside entrance to it, or does it look like I have to get it from the inside?
You got to go from the inside. But your guess is the bottom left-hand corner of the room is where you're feeling that's going to be at.
Exactly.
And sorry,
We
do you
got
think this
magic.
trapdoor leads to the fields?
Not the fields of Goldcrest. This is their own personal little garden that they have. Their own little fields, as it
We're
were.
still outside right now, right?
Yes, currently you're still outside.
All right, what do you think,
We
guys?
could just like poke our head in the window and cast me
Well,
Uh,
let's
If-
go
It would
in.
be one way. That's option. We'll say
When
option
we
A.
walk in there, I want to
I think I want to walk in.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
walk in. I think the moment we reveal ourselves,
Yeah.
we're putting everybody in that end who's not dead Everest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but who would be in that?
I just want to like just kick in the door. and just
People
kinda
we're gonna
stroll in.
save. Their fields. We gotta save all those people, and then even the people who are under influence, they probably just trying to survive. They're still innocent.
But they're in the undead inn.
I see. So you're like,
There's
how
no
about-
jobs around here. You gotta do what you gotta do.
So are you saying like, how do we determine who's who?
No, I know who they are. I'm just saying it's kind of like
How do
in
we
my
not
mind,
put them
kind of
at
a hostage
risk?
situation. They're the hostage takers. These are their hostages. So
I
the
see.
moment we come in, I think
We're
they're
putting
gonna.
them at risk. Like,
They're not gonna care. They're just gonna start fighting us, and killing whoever's around them, and fighting us.
well, and they don't know who
But
we
that
are,
means
right?
may not be the
Daylight will
reaction.
only hurt.
It may not be the reaction. Maybe somebody has to go in, but they would have to be somebody who is potentially friendly to the vampire, and they're gonna be very suspicious of any outside.
I think we just should all just roll inside there.
Should we just go in and be real
Just
jokes?
Maybe I'll have better luck with the vampires.
We can go with option A. Get this daylight and bust in.
Just
I can
go,
point out.
Go full smoke.
I can point out exactly who all. I can use my whole first turn and just be like,
Hold up.
bam, bam, bam,
Just
bam,
see
and
who-
mark everybody.
And then we just go
one.
them, and just
Yeah.
leave everyone else fine.
I'll cast. You want to cast daylight, and then I'll mark them with light.
I can do it. Yeah, I can.
Let me see what I got going
No,
on.
light's
It's
a
not
cantrip.
concentration either.
To mark 10 of them, I'm gonna like pump more power into it, kind of cast it as like a first or second level, or is that
Okay. Yeah. If you pump it into a first level spell, I'll let you have 5, and if you jump it up to a 2, I'll let you mark them all.
Alright, so I'll mark all of the undead that I can sense, and we bust in, cast daylight, hopefully catch them unawares, and then just go ham.
Also, I could cast it on like a sword or something, and then sheathe the sword, and it's covered until the sword's been sheathed.
Yeah, I
So
think
it
we
could be
should-
like, ha!
I think we should divide labor on rescuers and attackers.
I think it's gonna take all of us.
I know, but like focus on like some should go right for the vampires and some should go right for the rescuers. If they have a way, and then
Can I like try and sneakily look through the window and see if I can see any like, people like seeing what I see?
Yeah, there is actually one window that you guys can see from the front entrance. Go ahead and do a perception check. Do you want to do it hidden? Or just kind of just poke your face in?
You're just gonna peek, right?
Yeah, I'll do it sneakily.
Alright, stealth first, then...
Because of my Shadowfell tattoo, I have advantage now.
Oh, yeah. You do hear the sounds of someone starting to play a harp.
Dirty 20.
So yeah, that was yourself. Yeah, so you creep up, kind of slowly push yourself up, and it just so happens that there's a candle on the other side that you know would be lighting up the glass, and therefore they're not going to be able to see on the outside of that. It's messing up the night vision kind of a situation. The room seems very much a jovial situation. So there's people drinking at the bar. There's the person there's a lady, a very beautiful woman, playing a harp up on the stage on the far right-hand corner where you're sitting. There seems to be someone laying down leisurely next to her as she's playing the harp, and she seems to be keeping a close eye on him. If he moves around, she kind of has a look. There's people all sitting around different areas in the bar. Some of the people that there's definitely a hierarchy. There's the people who are serving the drinks, who all have weapons and things to that effect, and there's the people sitting down and drinking their wines and things, who seem to be enjoying themselves and having a great little time.
Okay, I'm just gonna Shadow and I are just gonna kind of just walk right on in, and watch the harp.
Okay.
This is the person that's playing the harp.
All right, so you as soon as you walk in, there's a quick look from some of the people in the room. Not everybody is paying attention. Yes, right where was right where it's at. So you walk in and they see you walking in, and the people right at that front booth area look over and they see you, and one of them kind of whispers to the other guy, and with your perception you do hear it, and says, "Oh, look, another volunteer." Yeah, everybody's just kind of, they're not even really paying them close of attention.
How big is it? We're good at courage by any chance?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
There you go.
And then could we put them?
Where's the harp? Where's the harp at? The harp is.
Right corner.
Just
My
up
right
there.
corner. There you go.
Okay.
I'm like keeping an eye on
Oh, we're
anybody
not-
that's looking. Since I'm looking through the window, I'm watching anybody that's looking at dark shape. Just taking notes of like.
Okay, you're still at the window?
Paying attention. Yeah.
Okay. You notice as he's kind of passing by, some of the people in the seats are looking over at him in a very hungry kind of a way.
He's dinner. I'll just like telepathically say that to him.
Perfect.
Mhm.
I guess we'll just wait for your signal and bust in.
Mhm.
All right.
So where are you going?
Is the harp still playing right now?
Oh yeah,
She's
Harpus is still playing. She seems kind of preoccupied. She doesn't really care about anybody in the room. She's playing the harp.
zoned out. She's zoned out.
She's focused on her playing, and then if the guy moves behind her, she pays close attention to him real quick, and then goes back to her
There's a guy
playing.
behind her.
Oh.
How many people roughly in the inn?
I would say about 20 people in the room.
So half of them are vampires.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit at the table and just kind of kick my legs up and just.
Okay, go and place
Wait.
your. Oh, with those guys, the front ones, right?
Oh, is there guys sitting here? or
Oh
no?
yeah, every table has someone sitting at it.
Oh, shit.
There's an open seat.
Okay, yeah. Shadow and I are gonna sit down and go.
Ah, so the guy who's sitting there in the seat next to you says, "Hello, traveler. You seem to be new in town."
Yeah, just stopping through. And, wanted to have a little evening to myself. How are you guys? Who do you go to?
Well, this is a very lively group. It's probably the best inn you can find around here.
Yeah.
And the other ones, well, they're not as lively as they
Oh,
seem to be.
They're really lame.
Yeah, exactly.
This one comes highly recommended.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Really?
for sure.
Really? So, are you here on any kind of business? Are you looking for any kind of deals or some work or?
Yeah. We're kind of just stopping in, but if there's any kind of, opportunities available, I think we're always kind of open to that.
Well, yes. Well, there's definitely opportunities for those who have an eye for business, an eye for a good time, as it were.
What's your name?
Stephen.
Dark shade.
All right, his name's not Stephen. Stephen. Eli.
Okay.
It's always Stephen, by the way. Catch me off guard, it's gonna be a Stephen. Eli. My name is Eli.
You were prepared to name me eat vampires?
I do. I have names here because I wasn't on that page, so I gotta jump to. DM on his toes here. So yeah, my name's Eli.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
We're gonna have some drinks. What are we doing?
Oh yes. And he takes the cork out of the wine bottle and he just pours you a little bit of his glass and hands it over to you.
What's
Um,
in it?
Because you have a perception of 20, I'm going to let you know that the cork looks very strange. The cork looks, your first impression of the cork is that it looks almost like marble, like it has those veins kind of in it. But as you look at the cork, you realize that the veins seem to pulse slightly. Also, the wine inside seems to perpetually be spinning in a kind of a clockwise way as it's keeping it fresh and organized. And he kind of just pops it off, and as soon as he does, the smell of blood immediately fills up your nostrils. You tell immediately that's what's inside the bottle, and it's fresh blood.
Is this one of them I'm sitting next to?
Oh yeah.
I'll let him know. Like, I can see. No, I can't really. Yeah. I'm like.
Should we start trickling in?
Yeah. Should we?
I want to be the last
I'm waiting
one.
for this. I'm waiting for the signal. I'm like, yeah, definitely. And we're all around those tables.
How are we gonna help him? Are we gonna drink his blood?
I'm not gonna.
I don't think it's a drink.
So
I'm imagining he's in the saloon. He's gonna like toss back his chair and be like, "Now, guys!" It's like, we're all around it.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe cinematic. It may not happen exactly.
Let's make it cinematic, okay?
There you go. Got to be ready. Got to be ready at a moment's notice. So Eli passes you his drink.
Yeah.
Fills it up to the top. Wine glasses are only usually filled up about a little less than half. A little less than half.
Yeah.
This one looks like he just keeps filling it up and filling it up, way past the acceptable level of real wine connoisseurs. And he kind of hands it over to you and says, "You let me know if that's a little too not your taste."
Like, cheers. So I've been kind of like leaning back in my stool. And as I'm leaning back, I'm kind of like whoa, and just kind of like tip it, just like all over.
Oh, that does not seem like
As soon as you tip
excuse
it,
me. Oh, I'm so clumsy.
as soon as you tip it, Eli's eyes are angry, but restrained. The other people at the table that you're sitting at also look a little agitated. The people in the other tables look at you and they look agitated. You are now the center of attention. Even the harpist has stopped playing, and the guy who's sitting behind her seems to have sat up and is looking over in your direction. With your 20, they're hiding it as best they can, but you see that their fangs have a little bit longer. Their faces also have become a little bit more. Features have come a little bit more sunken in, a little bit more,
Very much Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
yeah, little, yeah.
Making it very distinctive between the vampires around.
Who's definitely the full vampires and who's the thralls. The thralls are not having such a violent reaction to it, but they still are. You can tell that they're uncomfortable, a little bit more so than the regular vampires are, actually.
Okay, yeah, I'm just kind of laughing. Just gonna be laughing it off a little bit. Just kind of like, I'm so clumsy. Sorry about that. And with the harpist, I'll be like, come on, let's keep the music going. Like, and just kind of clap real loud. And
so the guy behind her slaps her in the butt, and she kind of you can see her visibly jump, and she begins playing again, focusing in on her playing. But the guy is laying down once again. He's kind of looking over towards you. You can see a little bits of his tongue kind of flicker out every little bit. He's licking his lips. Eli says, "No worries, my friend. To err is human."
It is.
Yes.
Is the glass I have? Is it it a glass?
Mhm.
I'm gonna kind of like see if I can like set it down, but as I'm setting it down, kind of just like almost like cut my hand, like crush it,
What are you?
and see if I can just like draw blood from my hand.
You see, the eyes seem to have changed colors. Matter of fact, the eyes of some of the other players in the room seem to have changed colors as well. And Eli says, "Well, my friend, you seem to be very, very klutzy. If you're not careful, you may stir up some unwanted business."
Maybe that's the business I've been wanting. With that, I'll kind of just see my claws like grow and like just kind of just roar and
I'm guessing we're all
Try
gonna
to-
come in now.
try to like come and just get a swipe right inside of his claws, right into his gut as I get it close to him.
Roll
Can I
a
daylight?
d20 with your dexterity modifier. I'm going to also roll.
I mean, that sounds like a signal to me if there is one.
Yeah, right. Surprise round.
What'd you get?
One.
I got a 2! I thought I was totally not going to make it.
Yeah.
As soon as you jump up and
He was expecting.
pull out your claws, you notice that him and the partner he's with on that seat, almost for a moment, turn completely into a mist and back up. As they do, you see them totally transform themselves into vampires, as you would know them. Other people in the room also do the same. Let's go ahead and play some players.
Can I?
This is the guy next to the
my
As soon as
pusher.
Dark Shade swings,
Right?
I'll cast Daylight.
Where's our casino stick, Tom?
Oh, I know.
Where's the back scratch?
There's so many things that are in.
Or those
Limbo
little,
right now.
Yeah, they're everywhere right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I can't think of it.
My grandmother used to
grabbers?
have a grabber. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Take something on.
With these
Charles,
guys.
like, grab
Yeah.
towel
On the
things.
table.
I threw that one.
Just we got a couple here at Dark Shade's table.
Yep, and this guy's here at the bar area.
Alright.
Yep.
Let's get behind
And
the
there should
bar.
be 2 with dark shade, 1 in the other table. There you go, perfect.
Oh, that
And then, yeah, that's about them right there. These are the fully fledged vampires. All of them stand up, and you see that it's going to be a frenzy. Everybody, go ahead and roll for some initiative.
Pretty
And-
concerned about these hostages. Any chance we could
we should do it right in the thing, like you mentioned.
Yeah, should we?
Why not?
Oh wait, okay.
Yeah, he likes
Where you
on the
rolling?
app, if
Oh,
you
on the
can.
app. Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
If it'll let me.
surprisingly, that's still better than what I rolled.
6.
Yeah,
That's all right. That's okay.
would have been a 3.
Maeve is
Ew.
not with us.
Guys, I was saying a little prayer
Even worse.
for us before we got into a fight.
Oh, we're seeing some low numbers. Low numbers. Darkshade and Claudia. The last two
Why
on the
am I
list.
like?
I rolled. Did you not get mine?
I did not see it. Maybe you got to it before I did.
Dark Shade, you got. Oof.
Why am I so blind?
You just.
Yours says 4.
Oh, initiative.
Oh my
I was
gosh,
looking
you guys
for
are
perception.
all rolling low.
Oh my god,
There we go.
guys.
I'm still out.
Hey, there you go.
I got a nat 20. though.
Oh, Claudia is going to be the first one on the list here.
First one for what?
To go.
The combat.
So, here we go. Claudia, you are up first.
Who's the scariest in there? Can I should I roll
Probably this
perception
guy.
of who we should be most concerned about, or
Darkshade. Darkshade's the scariest guy.
well, scariest vampire, scariest vampire.
The one who seems to have the least amount of control over himself is the one that Eli is the one who's been talking.
Eli.
To. Yeah, so he's the one right as you first walk into the door.
So then I am gonna. Can I just walk in and cast Moonbeam on the guy?
Absolutely.
Can we take a quick break before we get started? Is that okay?
Would you like to take a quick break? Absolutely.
It's about 8.
We will take a few moments break before we get into the combat here,
Sorry. yeah,
and we'll
just
be
leave.
back in just a few moments.
Okay.
I got 6 as well, but I think my dex is higher.
Hello, everybody. It was a race for last place, and I think almost everybody won. And so,
Not Mary. Mary's on her shit.
we're going to be jumping into some combat here with our players. And so let's change the tune, shall
She
we?
sent some undead. Just like,
Right? I'm ready.
There we go. So, in first place, we have Claudia with a natural 20. So your initiative score was 24. The next in line is Lyria. Dang it, I was thinking of it too. Lyria with an 8. That was the next highest one. How many people are on this roll? Like 12?
Pavel and I tied for 6.
The second one.
But you only have +1 on dex.
They all rolled well. Everybody.
You have an 8.
Vampires,
No, it was 4 +
heroes, everybody. It's not good. Remember all those great rolls you were doing earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, the vampires rolled low too?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, everybody rolled low. Just the same.
Except Claudia.
Except for Claudia, natural 20. So, Claudia, it's all resting on you. All right, so what you want to do?
So I'm gonna cast Moonbeam, level
do that?
5.
You gotta move in. You're right behind me.
sorry. I'm excited.
Like, Pablo, get out of my way.
Get out of my way,
10,
Pablo.
15, 20. You're in the bar.
Go to the corner, or do you want to stay in the middle of the room?
I can be kind of farther away. It says I have 120 foot.
Oh yeah, girl.
How about you just
Range,
stand in
like-
the doorway?
I just have to barely walk in the
away
door
from
and be
everybody
like,
else.
Hey, I'm here.
There
Just
you
a
go.
step in.
Right there.
so I'm gonna hit cast on that.
All right.
And it says 5d10 damage. And so a silvery beam of pale light will shine down in a 5-foot radius. A 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. I'm focusing on Eli specifically.
Okay.
And then when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on its turn or starts a turn there, it's going to be engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pains, and it must make a Constitution saving throw, and it's radiant damage. So
Constitution saving throw, and it's
On A and B.
So yeah, 5
yeah.
A succeeded. B did not succeed.
So are your 5d10? It said.
It's 5d10 then.
Yeah. So the bar lights up with this enormous beam of light shining directly as a spotlight onto the
I
bar,
think I have it.
or on the
But I'll
seats there.
happily take-
Oh, yeah, that's
and then here, I'll take one for me.
Ooh, look at all those
Here.
dice. Look at all
There
those
you go.
dice.
We're gonna use everybody else's dice, not mine.
Spread the light. Spread the light.
Okay.
High roller. What do you
not
got?
bad. 28.
Yeah,
28?
what's this?
10.
Oh, cool. Okay. So yeah, whatever you counted.
28.
28.
And it's half as much on the success, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And it is radiant.
You have to concentrate on that, right?
Yep.
As this light comes down and hits them, you can see them trying to turn back into a mist form or try to escape from it. But because they're in this bright light, you can see that they're not able to. Other people in the room, however, the thralls and the people who are just regular humans, immediately jump up and start running out of the room. Thralls included. The only ones who are now left in the room at the end of this round are the vampires themselves, full vampires, and the
Where are they running out the door? Or are they running down?
Yeah.
No. They're all running towards the door and trying to get out. So yeah, they're all running that direction. Lyria.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I got it right.
Mhm.
That's right. You are now up.
Okay.
You see lots of regular people trying to leave the room, about 10 or so. And then also 5 thralls also run out as well.
Like out of the bar.
And then just take off.
Yeah, I'll let them.
You may
Um,
leave.
And then I'll just kind of sneak through the door.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm looking at my spells. She heard one of them.
She heard both
Yeah,
of
she
those
heard
guys.
both of
Both
them.
of them.
Yep.
Okay.
A, a little bit more.
One next to Archie. A.
All right.
And then I will drop one Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, good job.
So we'll do that.
So as you see these, the two that are caught in this beam, you see blisters and things start to form on their faces and their bodies, anything that's exposed. What did you roll for your attack?
20, 24, and 22.
All right. They all hit. Are they all going to A?
Yeah, we don't like him.
Yeah.
we'll do A.
All right. Eli takes all these bolts as you start shooting them out. Yeah, let's roll for some damage here.
15,
Okay, 15 damage.
13, 16.
15.
Good.
And then what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna use bonus action. My Hound of Illusion,
Okay.
and it's gonna go after B.
It's gonna go where?
B. Yes.
Hound of Ill Omen.
It's
like a
modified-
Shadow Sorcerer's God.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's a,
we got some.
modified die.
Ooh, is it go on your turn?
Yeah.
It rolls its own initiative.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
All right, look, go and throw it into the mix then.
Yeah. Which is gonna be 3.
So it'll go after you.
That's funny.
All right.
So
It's
it
in-
appears, it's gonna appear right in front of it, so 5 feet from the target, and it gets temporary out. I guess I have the
Okay.
point.
Sounds good. Any other actions you're going to choose to do? Any movement or anything like that? Next up is Mordai, followed by Pavel.
No, I think I can only attack. Well, actually, no, it's just a target, so I can only attack on its turn.
All right, sounds good. It is now in the initiative order. Mordai.
So I'm gonna cast Daylight right here.
Oh, okay, going after E then, eh?
So, yep,
60
well, it's a
it's 60 feet.
60-foot
Yeah.
radius bright light, 60-foot radius dim light.
Oh,
Extended.
holy cow.
So it
it
fills
gets
the
to
room
all of
with
them.
daylight.
Okay, yeah. Dim light is just going to be just as bad as full light, so...
Well, it's 60 feet bright light, so it hits all of them with bright light, and then it's dim light from 60 feet.
All right, sounds good.
That's that. It is not concentration. Oh wow. Good to know.
Yeah.
And then I will, as a bonus action, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
So I'll, you know what? I don't like this fucking spooky back corner. So I'll put it right here. I can put it. I have 120 feet before I can
Okay.
put it.
And what's the damage on that light, by the way?
It doesn't do damage. It's just daylight.
All right, well,
And then I'll cast my spiritual weapon at.
I think typically they'll attack with disadvantage while in the daylight. Then it negates it.
I'll cast it at 5th level, so it's 3d8. So then I'll roll.
You need to put another
Yeah,
D4 on there? Oh, you put it on there. Okay.
a d8.
D8.
17 plus 11. 28.
to hit, absolutely. And they will take 20 damage on their turn from the sunlight.
And that's 3d8 plus 5. Force damage? Not really.
And this is all for which one again?
This is against C.
C. Gotcha.
10, 15, 18 points of force damage, and I don't know what appears when I cast it, so I'll let you describe it.
What is this again? This is
Spiritual weapon.
For this one, we're going to use an axe. I think that'd be a good one. A good bringing the axe to the executioners.
It's getting Grim Fairy Tale up in this bitch.
That's exactly.
But yeah, you get to choose.
Oh yeah.
What's the?
Well, it's dependent on your god that you're god, so that's why I was like,
Whatever. Thander's a hammer.
whoever showed up. You
No,
know?
it's Helm, isn't it? Helm's your new.
Well, that's
deity.
the one I was looking at. Yeah.
Gross.
Ah, that's your dad. your dad's god. Helm runs around with a sword or a hammer. I can't remember.
Sword, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's a sword. All right, so
Sword and shield.
a very punishable sword comes into existence and starts to chop away at. There is a harpist who is still cowering in the corner, away from him, and you can still
Mhm.
do your damage. But she seems to be hiding in this place as well. All right.
And then I'll just step out of the window. Just kind of actually, I'll keeping, one eye looking into the room, but like mostly trying to be hidden.
All right. Sounds good. Pavel, you are now up. It is monster slapping time.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hello, Eli. Let me introduce you to Thander. Oh, that's not. 17 to hit?
17 does not hit.
Yeah. Man. I was a little overexcited.
He's like, I know that guy.
Yeah, I was a little overexcited. Oh, no. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Alright. That is 25 damage.
As you're coming down on this unholy beast, you're using conflict, and so conflict takes on the angelic features of its abilities as well. So the hammer itself starts to glow with bright light as well. All right, so
Hold on, that's 5. Okay.
and this is all for A, right?
Yeah.
All right, what was the damage again?
25.
25.
No
It is
swine,
now-
just one swine.
Mm-hmm.
Any other actions you can choose?
I'm actually gonna step back out of his range.
Okay. He does not take opportunity attack.
And I'm going to hold my bonus action to cast shield and get whoever and then her attack.
Okay.
When
your
you're
action?
Take a threatening action for I'm gonna shield him.
Yeah, I think the first one's going to be Darkshade. He's the one who's up front.
Boom. He's got shield.
So now it is all the vampires' turn. At the beginning of their turn, since you flooded everything with light, they
Yeah, I was
all
gonna say.
immediately take 20 damage each.
At the start of their turn, they take Moonbeam.
Yeah, they have to take Moonbeam. They have to do a Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Yep.
She's D10s, people.
Constitution saving throws as they go. First one fails. A fails.
Yeah, let's do one of each. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And what was the DC on that?
I think it's 17.
17?
16.
There's 5.
All right, the second one, B, succeeds. He'll take half. But A, Eli, is not looking well. For someone who is undead, he's really not looking well. Not looking his
Oh,
best.
that works too. Yeah. I'll do that.
Nice, you had 2-0. 36.
36?
So an 18 on the half.
Oh my
Okay.
36
You
to
guys are
Eli,
bringing the
18.
hammer.
There you
Might
go.
might as well keep it.
Yeah, if you want me to
Might
hold on to
be.
yours.
Son.
Okay, yeah, Moonbeam's gonna be a minute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and so that was whenever a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So
Yeah, that's both of those guys.
cool.
And then B took half that damage. Eli has been getting a lot of attention from you guys. His body is blistered with all these really red hot looking blisters all over his body. The sunlight
you.
has just done a huge toll on him, as well as the moonbeam has just made his day just a wreck. This was not what he was expecting today. He was expecting to have a nice feast, but instead he has taken quite a bit of damage. As you do the moonbeam damage on him and just intensify this ray of light that's on top of him, his whole body immediately turns into this mist, this reddish mist. Even before it even hits the ground, the mist itself turns into like a bloody explosion as it just all turns to blood and falls to the ground. And the mist is no longer seen.
Is he dead?
Eli
Trying to
is
escape?
Eli is no more.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Bye-bye.
As you know, it's because of the moonbeam and because of the sunlight. Vampires,
Let there be
when they
light.
go to 0 hit points, they turn into a mist and try to escape. But you flooded the place with light, so there's no place for him to escape. He just takes it all and dies. It is now B's turn. B is going to spider climb against the wall.
Oh.
Just backs himself up as much as he possibly can. He's still in the range of this moonbeam. He just starts climbing the wall and starts climbing over the ceiling and drops down on top of Pavel.
Whoa.
He reaches out and tries to take a swipe at you as he's coming down on top of you. That is a 31 to hit.
That hits.
And the damage on that one is going to be a total of 18 damage as he just drops from the ceiling and just comes down on top of the
So you
ceiling.
try to cast Shield of Faith on yourself now?
That's
That
true.
guy's nice. What kind of damage is it?
This is all. The bite is. I'm sorry, no, it's not a bite. It's a slash, a strike. It's a melee weapon bludgeoning attack.
Wait,
Oh, that's right. Your pound's right there. Go ahead and take a swipe then,
It ran off.
because it backed up in order to get out of the range. It's going to take another attack on you as well. 28 to hit Pavel.
Concentrate, please. That hit.
Never mind.
10 does not hit. Your hound jumps and tries to take a bite at him as he just moves out of the way and climbs up the wall.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
And they hurt a lot.
Yeah.
He comes as he's stunned and he strikes into you and kind of pierces your body with his first strike. He then reaches back and his fangs are very long and very ready to take in a little bit more hit points for himself as he digs his teeth into you. You take 16 points of piercing damage. And in addition to that, I rolled pretty good on that one. 18 points of necrotic damage. With that, he gains a few points of healing. At this point, you are considered grappled as he's on top of you. Although you can shake the grapple on your turn. C's turn. C is now with your sword, spiritual weapon.
Does he see me in the window?
He does not.
Still in there. Little snake.
Let's see. He's not gonna be able to get away without an opportunity attack. So go ahead and roll an opportunity attack from the spiritual weapon. As he just charges past that and runs towards Darkshade.
14.
14 does not hit. Spiritual weapon comes and swipes. And misses completely. As Darkshade C comes up behind you and starts to attack. That is a 30 to hit.
That hits.
This is again the piercing of his hands. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I moved these dice. Just lost the key. There it goes. 21 damage on his strike. And he is also going to bring you in close for a loving embrace. This is an 18 to bite.
Careful, guys, they bite.
It misses.
It misses. You manage just to put your shoulder or your elbow into his face and push him off to the side as his fangs keep trying to reach towards your neck. But you mean to keep him at bay.
The first one was a 21?
First one was a 30 to hit.
No.
21 damage.
21 damage.
Correct.
Is it physical damage?
It is.
Slashing
This
or?
is bludgeoning damage. Their strikes
You
are
like
bludgeoning.
range.
They're-
Yeah. So it's like 10.
Are you raging?
I was already raging tonight.
Oh, that's right. You started the whole thing off with raging. Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
We just given the option. That's how we'll start everything.
That's right. Start off with rage.
Yeah, I've learned that much.
D is going to jump into the fray, and he is going to move. Let's see, his movement is 30 feet. Can he reach Claudia?
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Any range, or he could dash.
Because of all the light in the room, he's not able to do something he'd like to do.
Teleporting.
Uh-huh.
Like teleport, like teleport, right?
That's right. But he can't do it
why would
because
you
of
want to
all the
come
light
near
in
me?
the room.
There's all that light.
And so therefore he's going to use his dash to get to them, and
I'll
that's
get to
his
you.
turn. E. What's in front of E again? It's
My daylight, I cast daylight.
Oh, yeah, it's just daylight.
daylight.
This is where it's centered.
Yep. He's going to run over towards Claudia.
5, 10, 15. 20,
Oh, I see
25.
how it is.
Alrighty. He's going to take a swipe at you.
A swipe or no swiping?
Swiper, no swiping. 29 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit me faux show.
Alrighty. This is bludgeoning damage. A total of 23 damage. He is
23.
also going to go in for a nice little bite. However, the bite is 19 to hit.
Oh, let me check. Hold on. Really? My armor class is 18. So.
Oh, you think you can like sweep out of the way, but no, he's right there.
He
Fangs
takes a
ready.
bite. How much damage?
Digs his teeth into you. The piercing damage on this is going to be 13.
Is he gonna turn me into a vampire?
It takes multiple bites in order to turn you
Oh.
into a vampire.
What's the total
Thank you for that
damage?
information.
I'll
And
take it.
then,
I'll take it.
Oh.
so 13 necrotic, 13 piercing,
I
so
take
26 total.
I take half the necrotic, so 6. So 19.
Yep, and that was E. And now,
Thank you.
after all of
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
after
Like, don't bite my
initiative
friends.
roll 6, we now have Dark Shade.
Yeah.
Ready to jump and run and do this dark shadiness. The Hound is next. And then
He's
we're
just
back
been
to
over
top
here
round.
raging.
I'm very slow.
Rage and nowhere to go.
Okay. I'm
Well,
going
you were
to-
very focused on Eli. He just kinda
Yeah,
exploded
yeah.
in front of you.
Antagonizing
You
Eli.
just like got splattered in his dust, and you're just standing there like, oh.
For a little salt and pepper on yourself.
You're like that guy that insulted me. I don't know.
Here.
So my first attack is
Okay.
well, probably the highest I got was 16.
No.
Didn't think so. And then I'll use my 2 claw attacks.
Were they
All right.
attacking with disadvantage?
Yes. I've been rolling pretty good this turn.
The next one is a 21.
21 hits.
26. Oh, this- and then that hits too. Okay, so 2d6 plus 14, so it's 17 slashing damage
Right, to see.
to see. And then I'm going to use my bonus action, Psionic Blade.
Oh, okay, so the Psionic Blade pops out and starts going for him.
That's going to be a 21.
He looks, he sees it, and can't do anything about it as the Psionic Blade just pierces through.
Whoa.
D4 plus 4d6 sneak damage.
Oh, look at that. That's right, you're surrounded by a
Sneaky.
bunch of friends here.
Oh, and I got my reckless attacks.
Mhm,
So it's kinda- that was really good this time. 6. And then 17. 18 plus 7. 25 psychic
25.
damage.
Ooh, that was a lot. I hit the wrong button.
And then Shadow's gonna attack.
Nice.
He's got a +7. And he's got pack tactics. So 15 plus 7. I think that hits.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's a 2d6 plus 3. A 2d6. So 5 points of slashing damage, piercing damage.
Okay.
But he needs to do a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Fails.
Whoa. Prone ski.
That's
and that
right.
is my turn.
So that's Psionic Blade that you had just caught him perfectly, and as he stick it inside of him, and he's like just twisting it slightly, it's a little bit of blood spurts from his mouth. As you can see him just wanting to take another bite, as dark as your Shadow. Goodness gracious, as Shadow just comes and just pounces him and pulls him to the ground. So yeah, he is now prone, and yeah, way to come back. The Hound is now up.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So it has to move within. It has to move in the most direct way towards its target that I initially did, which is
Is that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then it has to attack.
All right. That's not a bad thing, you know. Hey,
No.
that's right.
I mean, it's aggressive.
Not negotiations, you know.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Time to attack.
A 10.
A 10 does not hit.
And that's that. It's just there.
It's more like a ghost puppy.
There you go. There you go.
Right now. It's only +5 to hit. Like, it is what it is. I gotta roll higher.
All right, Claudia, you are up. So yeah, so the Hound just goes towards him and tries to bite, but he's trying to get away from Belle and takes a step back as the Hound just bites into thin air.
It's learning.
That's right. Hey, it's new.
I mean, really, I want to keep up my
Oh, wait.
moonbeam.
It
I
has
don't.
pack tactics.
Oh.
Can I roll the advantage?
Yes, you can. Yes, you
Okay.
can.
14. 14.
14 does not hit.
Damn.
Nice try though.
That was good. That was good. All right, Claudia, what do you want to do?
I mean, I honestly really like my moonbeam. I'd rather just keep concentrating on that.
Yeah,
Do you wanna
can
move
yeah,
it
that
somewhere?
moonbeam is.
with the bonus
So,
action.
I could move. Oh, because it's still centered right there. Yeah, let's center it more so that it. Oh, you know what? Because I could either.
There.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
could
get
get
'em.
it there.
You get
Um,
And me too, but I'll probably be okay.
Yeah, would you take radiant damage?
I mean,
I don't think-
if I'm in the moonbeam, anybody's in the moonbeam, I feel like
Mhm.
they'll take it.
Does it say you get to choose who takes damage?
I think it's
For each creature.
I think it's
It's
blast.
just when a creature enters the spell's area. Yeah.
Yep, it's a creature. So anybody in that space.
Yeah.
But I have a pretty good Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
can't I take radiant damage?
Yeah.
Oh, I can move it up to 60
half
feet.
Yeah, you can move it and get these guys. Both of these guys.
I know. So the thing I was thinking is like, if
Oh, yeah, move it over by you.
Because I mean, let's move it over to these guys. 'cause-
We see the moonbeam just like just cruising through
As the
traffic.
spotlight from heaven seems to change
comes
its
over here to
direction.
E&D.
There you go.
Yeah, and you see, as it does, you can see these the two that are in front of you, just blisters all over their faces, and they try to hide their face from the light. Right, continue. What
and
do
I
you
get
got?
to re-roll for this, right? 'Cause
Yep.
it's
Yep.
moved to them now.
Yeah, so they'll both did take a.
Wait,
Constitution
where's my-
16.
There it is. Like, where's my mushroom? We're gonna wait.
Fails.
That's the wrong.
What are you
thing,
gonna
isn't
blow
it?
up?
And failed. Both of them have failed, and this
This is
is
the one. I want.
D and E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so they both failed. Full damage
Whoa.
as the blisters seem to just
Big rolls.
cook these guys. And a little rotisserie
Big
there.
rolls.
That's 13. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
26.
yeah. 26.
26 damage. Not bad at all.
Something.
Better than half.
Yeah.
Mhm. Take that, guys.
Yeah, as they just squeal, and you see
No,
their
you still have-
their skin seems to be even like getting tighter on their bodies. They seem to
Oh,
be a
it's-
little dehydrated as well.
Dude, that was
Do
just a
I?
bonus to move it.
But
Four.
I have to concentrate on that, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just means you can't cast another spell with concentration. So I would just go back to your actions, and you can just like, hit them.
Can you just whack 'em?
If you have any kind of.
Don't you have your
Can you
wild
concentrate
shape,
on
your
spells
four
while you're
hit
wild
points?
And I kick them, sir.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
great question. Can
Yeah,
I?
right?
Totally.
Yeah, yeah. So just wild shape.
So just wild shape
Oh,
into
yeah,
something and
yeah.
smack them?
Yeah, either your owlbearer
And you
or
got your Umbra
Hole.
Hole or your Owlbear.
It's been a while since you busted out.
The
Yeah.
Ember Hulk is pretty fun. Or the Owlbear, they're both fun.
Yeah, they're both fun.
Let me see which one is gonna.
Now you can do something new. But I'm an elephant.
Mammoth.
Yeah, there you go.
Haven't seen a mammoth yet.
Or T-Rex.
I may have another critter up my sleeve, but I'm gonna save
I have
that
a
for when
model
it's
for it.
needed.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go into the classic.
Oh my gosh, I did too. Yeah.
What?
I have a T-Rex somewhere.
They
maybe
seem.
Right.
There it is.
We can talk
I
about
have
that
it.
one.
I'm thinking about it.
All right, so more
I'm gonna wild shape, sorry, and
Alright.
then whack him. I'm just trying to figure out who's gonna be the
Your Ember
most.
Hulk, I think, is probably.
Yeah, we'll just go to the Ember Hulk, sure, why not?
All right, yeah. So a very stunned-looking vampire in front of you watches as your body just fills up the space, and suddenly he's staring up at a huge Umbra Hulk staring down upon him. In addition to
Now you've seen
being,
this before. You're like standing behind her, like, yeah,
Human
get her, get him. You're like, you're happy because now the vampires aren't gonna attack
no.
you. You're like, yeah,
She's like,
Umbra Hulk.
Like, whoop.
all right, it is now your
I'm
turn.
really glad I have a
It's
friend
like,
who can do
it's like
this.
partial cover for me.
Do I get to roll though to hit them, or do I just transform?
I think transform is an
It
action.
takes your
It
action.
takes my action to transform. Okay.
Yeah.
Hit him next turn.
Next turn. I'm ready.
All
I'm
right,
scared though.
yeah. Do you have your oh yeah, you do. Umbra
Yeah,
Hulk
right there.
ready to do some damage. All right, so here, what you up to?
My friend's still grappled. How many?
This guy's
Both of
chomping
you?
on me. Yeah.
Okay.
I did it grapple you.
No.
I mean, I think when you turn into an Umbra Hulk, you probably ungrapple.
No, he
Threw it
didn't
off.
get the bite, right?
Yeah, it's the bite that
He
Yeah,
did.
just
uh,
me. Yeah.
Just you.
Yep.
Yeah.
The bite grapples you.
And I did
So-
take damage for her, so yeah,
You
like
did.
I'm definitely.
Hurting.
They took a chunk out of me pretty quick there. Just like a third of me.
Yes.
I got 2 other thirds.
Okay.
All right.
So I will go ahead and hex on him.
Okay.
So he'll have disadvantage on.
Is that a concentration spell?
Yeah, it is.
So your house will go bye-bye. Oh, no.
No,
Hound's
Hound's
not
not
concentration.
concentration.
Nice.
Which one do you have?
The one on.
Pavel? B.
The B.
That's right.
He is next.
He's gonna have disadvantage on.
Moonbeam is on.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, you guys are pulling out all the stops.
And then
Kind of dope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and everything I have is so like. We'll do just for fun a big dramatic board.
Oh man.
I'll try something different. Shoot. Not raining, it's not fire. I guess that's true.
Acid, if you want to be hateful.
Acid. I
Yeah.
know. I think acid. I was thinking.
Acid always just
Okay.
feels so hateful to me. Like, that's the worst damage type.
Alright, well, it's 8d8.
Oh man, who are you gonna be shooting towards? If you go towards Pavel,
Well,
And-
we're going toward. Wait, what?
if you go for the one to Pavel, Pavel's being grappled, so you're gonna get them both. But you could go for E or D.
Yeah,
Those guys
this one's
are-
right next to you. I got this. I got him.
I just hexed him.
Pavel is
You
just
can
so.
hex with the one right in front of you. Can't you change it, Tom? That's fine.
That's another bonus.
Yeah, it's up to you. Wherever you want to go.
Yeah, you can.
I'll let you retro
Yeah.
change your hex.
Where do you want?
Because when I think about my character, I'm like, she's gonna look at that and be like, look, the Umbrella got those.
All right, then go
You know
for it.
You're
No.
like,
But you also know I'm sniper.
You can do whatever
That's
you
true.
want. Yeah.
That
You may want to
sounds
address
funny.
the ones
Sniper
right next.
No. It sounds funny.
Uh,
Okay. No, that's fine, because I'm gonna probably put one closest to me. And be like,
yeah.
He's coming.
I have more than 100 health.
Okay.
I'm fine.
So I'll roll to hit just in case I don't hit.
All right, go for
I
it.
forgot to roll that temporary. Okay, I did take
28.
28 hits. His attention is definitely on the Umberhulk before him.
Yes.
He doesn't even see the sigils of your
I'm gonna
signs.
get one more
Pops
D8.
over his head and marks him. Oh, another D8. Get the dice. Time to do some damage.
Just like poke out underneath her arm.
I know. Pretty much.
Sneaky, sneaky.
You on fire?
That's an 8.
Grapple doesn't just like, swing away, right?
Yeah.
No disadvantage.
No. You just can't move.
35.
Wasn't gonna move anyways.
That's
Not going anywhere.
Yeah, he just.
I know.
You hit him with the
And they're
His
burning
beam
because
wasn't
of the
enough.
Oh, and my hex
yeah.
damage. Wait,
Oh, I know. Feel bad.
hex damage
Screw
is
vampires.
4, but that's
You're
No.
right, actually.
Let's finish. These are minor weak guys. We've been moving basement.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could have like snuck past
Yeah.
my phone.
Yeah, he is too focused in on the Umberhulk before him. I mean, he just was not expecting you to come in the back and start sniping him with all the spells.
He's currently got the movie next to him, so
Mhm.
that on the disadvantage on con. Be really good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Mordai, you are up, followed by Pavel, followed by the vampires once again.
I'm thinking about this. So I have spell sniper, so cover doesn't. They can't hide from me.
Mhm.
In the tavern.
That's true.
Yeah.
There are other people.
Prefer you not fireball.
Are there still other people in here? or
There's
did
a
they
whole
all-
Yeah,
field
very
of
few,
innocent
very,
people. Yeah.
The harp is basically hiding next to the window.
Remember that hostage situation we talked about earlier, and all the innocent folk underneath the tavern.
He could. So I'll look
Also,
at
I'm
the
in
guy.
guy.
I miss you. It's mine. I'll look at the guy back here.
Okay, D.
That's me.
Yep.
And I'll guiding bolt, since I'll just like shoot in between the crowd for everyone. Hit him
All
in
right,
the back.
sounds good. Roll to hit. So yeah, from the window you see this light
I think this
shine
guy's definitely not expecting.
as it just spins around right past Darkshade, straight over the other vampire, and
19.
19 hits, and just sneaks past the E there and strikes him right in the neck.
So that's 7d8 radiant damage.
Oh my goodness! All right, let's.
Just like one, like Lord Frieza, just one thin beam of light.
Yep. Just seems to like curve around and just smacks
Then-
him.
10, 21 points of radiant damage.
21.
And the next attack has advantage. Yep. And then I'll use my bonus action to.
He's prone.
Yeah, so I'll move my spiritual weapon and I'll take another swipe at him.
Oh goodness! That's right. As a floating sword seems to sweep over towards and tries to make its home within the vampire on the ground. It strikes down and oh yeah, advantage. Yeah.
Nice job. It rolled a
Advantage,
one.
not
It rolled a one. So we're gonna different dice. 14.
14 does not hit. It seems that
You're really
Shadow.
new to this god thing.
Yeah.
You know how to work his sword. It's like always flashes out.
I'm like trying to like telekinesis into the window. That's right.
Yeah, the sword
Are
seems
these
to
reverse
pierce
controls?
right next to his head.
And no wonder he wants to fireball the tavern. He's the one not in the tavern. Yeah. Like fireball's fine, right? guys?
I've done all I can do. I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I
Burning
got
down.
fireball.
Like, yeah, it's fine.
It's Pavel. He's good.
Control.
I can take
Ish.
it.
And then I'll like put my head in the window and be like, and then move back.
Insult and injury. Yes.
Fuck you guys, and then
The one on the ground is very upset with you. He would voice his opinions if he didn't have a panther on top of his chest right now.
Radiant
Pavel, you are up, Mr. Pavel.
All right, I'm just gonna smile because now I wanted the vampire to get close to me, and like now he's like on me, biting me.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
yeah.
like swing my hammer double-handed like up into him,
Nice.
and then yeah, I'm just gonna whack him twice
Whack.
like that. Oh, I got 19. There
Oh,
we go.
it's a
plus 13, so like 32. And I'm gonna drop a second level smite on that as well since he's undead.
just for some.
He takes some
spice.
extra. It's a lot of dice.
Do you need
No, I got it all prepped. I was ready. So
Ready for what?
ooh, that's a good one. So let's see.
I'm just watching the carnage,
That's right. You're like, ooh, what's going on in there? This is really nice.
taking pot
40.
shots.
40 damage. A lot of it radiant.
Nice. So yeah, your strike really.
I'm sorry, 48
Oh, 48.
on attack 1.
Really took him off guard.
Ooh. Got another 19. So no, that'd be cool.
That would keep me dead for sure.
Hits
Like,
again.
Yeah, 32. So and then another second level smite. He's still standing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So the second one was 32 damage.
No. 32 to hit.
Yeah.
Damage is. Oops. Uh, 55. Just to the net, both of them.
Oh
Look
my.
down! I did my tricep workouts.
Oh my gosh. So keep in mind, his teeth are actually still inside of your neck, and as you smash him in the face with your hammer twice,
Gnats.
on the second one, you almost feel as though one of the
Not face
teeth.
gnats going to the
Oh my
gnats.
gosh.
Yeah.
Well,
Because he jumped
as
on
he's-
me. Yeah. He
Yeah.
like fell on me. I was like, oh, I wasn't ready for it. So.
And here you go. You actually feel one of the teeth inside your neck snap. As it
That's metal.
dislocates.
vampire.
We'll leave it in.
Mark of pride.
Put that on a
Now it's their
necklace,
turn.
You know?
However, they do take the
Is
radiant
he still
damage.
alive?
As he takes the radiant damage that is by just the room being filled with light, he screams out as his body just turns into the mist, only for a moment, until the light again turns his body from mist into a splash of blood. You're now covered in this other creature's blood. It
Yeah,
is no
I can
longer.
revel in it for a moment. I took my movement from my bonus, so.
Find out how to stop them. The other way to get away, right?
Yeah.
So,
Here comes the.
so then I'm gonna move over here to them. So 5, 10, 15. So they're within. Because you got the panther on.
Yeah.
You're fine,
I got this
right?
guy.
You're good.
Yeah, the one that's prone and.
Yeah, I'm right here.
There you
It's
go.
it's got this walking sword over it. It's got the panther and dark shade. You're fine.
You get advantage on that next one because we're back to roll.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're done here.
Yeah, I don't have any. My only bonuses are. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Lyria. I don't think that's enough.
Nice.
Nope. It
It's
is
not.
not.
So yeah, you're gonna be safe. You're gonna be hiding behind the Umberhold. And now-
you attack.
Now y'all
Well,
are
they
within my
haven't hit me
aura.
yet.
And remember, if y'all are within my aura, y'all have advantage on spell attacks and saves against spell.
Oh man.
Um,
Advantage on spell attacks when you're
You have advantage against the saves on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you
that's-
meant like my spell attacks have advantage.
No,
I was like, why am I not on your
so
shoulders?
it's
Like,
you and all creatures friendly to me have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. That's, that's conflict. That's not me.
If I had
Yeah,
advantage
yeah.
on the tackles, magic tackles,
know.
I'd be on your shoulders. Finger guns ready to go.
That'd be
It is now the one that's on the ground as he tries to dig. He doesn't try to get up. He just tries to stab at your panther, at Shadow. He takes 23 to hit.
That's a disadvantage.
That's a disadvantage. Yeah.
This guy's
The other one was he rolled 19.
This guy slapped.
Yeah, so that's 19 damage for his strike,
die fast when they hit that card.
Oh.
and he is not able to take bite. Therefore, he can use his strike once again. First roll was 30 to hit. The second one is 20 to hit. Oh, so he takes 2 strikes
No.
and
You hit my cat?
20 damage.
So with that, you see Shadow just kind of
And
I feel like go and absorb inside of my body, but he's gone.
oh,
Oh no.
a Shadow is no longer on the field. At that,
We saw it happen to his brother.
the vampire on the ground stands up and just looks at you with this satisfied look of,
Oh, I'm mad.
I took it out. But you can see he's just at the end of his wits because he's got full boils all over his body. He just looks just terrible. But you see he's going to take as much of you as he possibly can before he gets let out. Dee's turn. Now seeing a Umber
They
Hulk
take
before him.
Yeah, the radiant
Con
damage.
Yep. No, they take the
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam
Yeah,
damage.
that's-
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
radiant.
So yeah, you go ahead and roll. Actually, no, I do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're doing a disadvantage, right?
One of them. C's
Yeah.
at disadvantage, D's at
Disadvantage
regular.
one rolls, and he got a total of 14.
So yeah, he fails.
He fails, and the other one also got a 14. He fails.
Also fails.
Ooh, roll your damage on that one. Uh-oh.
23?
24.
Oh, 24.
24 damage.
I think the moonbeam is like doing
It's
work.
Yeah.
doing serious
You're
work.
really fucking melting.
The daylight also though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was clutch.
Sun and moon, baby.
I'm telling you, know what? If it wasn't for both of those, if it was just one, it would be a completely different fight.
Yeah.
Because it's both, man, all their special stuff is.
Wait,
not
you killed
mixed.
Eli.
That
Thanks,
was.
Yeah, yeah.
honey. Best.
Okay, so now Dee's turn. He is going to
I like
take a swipe against the Umber Hulk in front of him.
Yeah, right.
What, D is?
Yep.
Moving that last 5 feet.
21 or
It's like, I'm finally gonna do something.
16 to hit.
16?
Yes.
On the Elderhold?
I don't think so.
Oh.
either.
No.
No, yeah, not
Get
happening.
here.
Oh, 18 to hit.
18 is my armor class, so that would
Oh
hit
my
then.
gosh, he does get the
Yeah.
second swipe in there. He's not going to take a bite because he's not going to be able to get through to you. But his second claw attack as he's going for you hits you with 24 damage.
No.
24? Okay,
Like
so
crap.
I have an insane amount of
Shells.
stuff right now.
Oh yeah.
I need to add temporary HP.
And now E, who has the Hexam, is going to go, and he is going to say no thank you to the Umberhold. He's going to take a step forward to his right. Yep.
To his right? That's right
yep.
here?
Yep.
He has to roll Sanctuary to attack her.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, he's going to have to do it.
Wisdom save of
wisdom
18.
saving throw, that's not the one he has.
No.
No, it's not.
Oh, he got a 6.
So he cannot
So-
attack her.
So when he can attack anybody else.
Yeah, so he tries to go after you. We see this look of he wants to go for you, but then he is compelled. He can't do it. He just turns back
I'm
around.
right behind him.
And he's going to go for Pavel.
What's up, buddy?
Flip hand.
The first thing he's going to attack with is
Yeah,
his
right.
bite.
I wouldn't like that.
Ah, why does things keep biting me?
21 to hit.
Not hit.
Tries to go in with the teeth,
I punched it right in the mouth.
and yeah, he just can't hit.
Oh.
Surface. He's gonna
Eat
try-
armor gauntlet.
He's gonna, he's gonna try again with the bite, and he's gonna get a 31 to hit.
All silvery barbs.
Oh, okay.
So he'll roll again with disadvantage. How will he have advantage?
Oh, let's see.
Ability check or saving throw.
Oh, what a wonderful roll for you. So yeah, that was a total of 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Goes in for 2 bites. He needs to get some healing. He doesn't get any of it. Just denied by the silvery barb that seemed to.
My silvery barb will just be like the light flashes a little brighter.
He stops his eyes from being able to focus in on Pavel. Yeah, that was their turn. Darkshade.
So
It
now
is
you
your
just
turn.
see like this darkness kind of like take over behind my eyes, and my eyes just like just growl at it. Just, you better really regret that. And I'm gonna go in for
Oh
slashing
man.
attack.
As you're going in for the slashing attack, he barely puts his foot backwards just because he's not sure.
24.
24 hits him.
And it's gonna be sneak attack.
And your slashing comes right at him. Oh, can you just sneak? Oh yeah, because you got the
I'm reckless.
and you're reckless. That's right. Gotta remember reckless.
Yeah, I'm.
20 psychic damage.
Oh yeah, he takes all of it.
And then I'm gonna make my 2 additional slashes. So that's gonna be a 17.
No.
Then the second one is a 21.
21 hits.
Okay.
First stab right in the side. He kind of backs up as you swing one more time, and then the last one comes down hard. What's the last damage?
That's gonna be 11.
11 damage. He's still up.
slashing. And then I'm gonna bonus psionic blade.
All right.
So my other hand's psionic blade coming in. Swipe. 26.
26.
4 plus 7. So 9 more points of psychic damage.
9 more points.
Okay, that
You-
is my turn.
You come in once again with that sonic blade. Before he has a chance to react, you slice his head completely off as his body once again turns into that mist, only for a moment, and then showers down blood.
Just like
He is
I just
now.
want to just be
Mouth open, ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
That's right.
Yeah, he is now out of commission. He is gone. Let's see. That was.
You regretted it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He did.
Pretty mean.
You said you would forget it. The hound.
The hound's gone.
Oh, the hound is gone.
Yeah, B
Yeah.
died.
He died, so it dissipates.
We just have these two.
Claudia,
Mhm.
you are up. Only 2
So-
left.
We're gonna leave the moonbeam, and I'm just gonna attack Umberhold style.
Well, as a bonus,
So-
you can just move it.
Oh, move it closer, so
Close
he's
still.
close still.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? 3, I would re-roll then again.
No, you
No,
roll.
take
You
it
roll
with
in their
it.
next turn. Yeah.
But I will roll to hit them.
All right, go for
I
it.
get to hit with my claw first.
Okay.
Okay, remind me. Do I just roll a
Yeah. D20.
20?
Roll D20. And then
Oh, that's kind of. This is +8 to hit though, right?
And
So
that
then
17.
17 does
Or
not
that's
hit.
6.
Who are you going after? Are you going after D or E?
Oh, D you have advantage against.
No, E.
See the
My
guy to
spiritual
strike.
weapon.
I'll do it that one then. So that would mean I
He's
get to
glowing.
re-roll,
there
right?
you go. Yeah. Roll again. Roll again to hit because you have advantage.
You see one glowing. You're like, I'm gonna hit the glowing one. Oh, it got
What?
worse.
Okay, this dice. This dice is out of commission.
That's right. He's out of there.
That's
Misbehaving.
so
Alright,
bad.
second attack.
But yeah, because I
You
hit
get the
twice with
mandible.
my claws.
Oh, okay.
I-
And then the mandible too, right?
Yeah, 2 with its claws and 1 with its. So that was
the
one claw.
That was just one claw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One claw.
I have the
You get
other
advantage
claw.
on all.
I do.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna keep hitting the 1. So
That's
okay,
right.
second claw. That's bad. Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Reroll it. You get advantage.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you hit him.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, there we go. 19 plus 8,
Yep, that hits.
right? So
First
And
claw, I try
then-
to smash down on top of him.
1d8
move
plus
right
5
out of the way.
slashing damage. So which one is that?
Oh no.
I like this green one, dude.
Cool.
Daylight.
So 7
7 damage.
with
and then
my
roll
claw.
the mandible attack.
Okay.
And you come down hard with your claw. It seems to crack something in your body.
7 plus 8 is 15. That won't hit, right? So
No, but you got advantage.
Yeah. There we go. 11. Oh, 11 plus 8 is 19.
19 to hit. Yes.
Cool. So then let's do.
And is
Oh,
this
it is.
your mandibles or is this your
Yeah.
claw?
This is my mandible now.
Oh man. Okay, go for it.
So, ooh, 12 plus 5 is 17.
17 damage. So you hit him once with your claws. You smack him, and you feel something crack underneath his shirt. And he turns to look at you, kind of almost like tilted to the side slightly as you crack part of his collarbone. And you take your mandibles and wrap them around his neck and start to squeeze. You see his eyes and his face kind of just strain under the pressure, and then his head dislocates from his body. Again, the mist flows and then splashes to the ground, hit full of blood. He is now down.
All right, there's just one left, guys.
I think we have it surrounded. We'll let it escape.
All right. There you are.
I think do the simple thing and
You want to step back? Let's step back first.
yeah, well, yeah, probably.
And if he wants to do an opportunity, he'll still take. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you lose it. So you lose it.
Sanctuary's wisdom?
Yeah. 18.
Oh no, he didn't. He can't do it.
Now.
Too distracted by his friend, just got demolished, almost eaten by her. The Umber Hook before him. All right.
It's very
What are you gonna
surrounded.
Now I'll drop.
Pop, pop.
This guy looking pretty rough.
Oh yeah.
2 19s.
Yep.
and
Oh,
a
yeah.
26.
Oh yeah. All 3 of them hit.
So that's 3d10.
And they're all
3d6.
hexed.
Yes, and they're all hexed.
Plus your active class plus 15.
I have a feeling this guy's
Or
gonna
whatever
be
your-
a puddle.
I have, 20.
Yeah. Plus 5.
So 15 for the first one. 19. 12. 10.
Plus another 15, or did you already count that?
I already counted.
Oh,
Seeing that he's completely surrounded and all of his friends are gone, he does his best to bolt for the door, which is just on the other side of you.
You better
As
not.
he
Opportunity
goes,
attack his ass.
as he tries to take his first step to maneuver, you just lay into him. It looks as though his body is just lighting up from your side as you just one
Eager
after
for
the
Bella's
other
like,
after the other.
Just surrender. And then
As the blood from his body and the mist seems to splash backwards from the impact.
see a shot for more. And I come in. And
As Pavel once again takes a shower of mist and then blood once again. You are now out of combat.
Wow.
I high five you immediately.
Yep.
I'll heal. Who's all hurt?
I'm taking some damage. Before we do that, like, shouldn't we track down those claws that ran off? It's only been like 15 seconds since they ran off.
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on you.
Maybe
Or I want to go check to see what's down
go
below.
down below all
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Stay together. Go below.
Yeah, let's go below.
Alright. Yeah, if you want to heal me, that's cool. Take it.
So
Tell
you
me
want
how much.
heal.
Anybody else need anything?
No.
No. Stay on Rohogan.
Yeah, it's
19.
I might just scare him
You
off.
heal
Just tell him
20.
about
Open that door.
You heal 20.
No.
I want to find out who did this. I want to take vengeance.
yeah.
Like, is Shadow okay? Where did he go?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
No, he'll be back. I'm not happy about it.
Let's make them pay.
I want
With
to
the
see
light of
we-
Lysander.
Do we see? They're vampires. Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to start searching.
I'm gonna like pull the tooth out of my neck and
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, yeah.
Can we like do
Yeah.
a quick
Guys
search
got
on the
it.
room and see
Yeah.
if there's anything?
I'll use my tremor sense ring to see if I can see
What do
any
you want?
other creatures within 300 feet. Any
Well, the
passages.
harvest is in here.
Yep, the harpist is still crying basically underneath the window as she's just huddled up. She is not a thrall, nor is she a vampire.
She's human.
Just a lady.
Stroll.
She's human.
Hey,
Oh, Dookie Dog.
we're human too. It's okay.
I didn't say in your Umber Hulk face. It's okay.
Can you speak as a number?
It's okay.
Trying to give her a hug.
Come closer.
I'll just look at her and be
She's
like,
not assured.
you should go run home.
Can you dig? As a
Yeah.
I can tunnel. You want me to tunnel down there?
Let's
get
get
it.
Yeah,
need
that's
a tunnel?
honestly a great idea. I didn't even think about
I
that.
can tunnel down there.
Like, do we need to, or do we see?
Maybe
is
we
there
just
a-
want to.
So, is anybody? So, I heard someone say
Why
they were going to
not?
investigate the place. Is anybody doing that?
Yeah, I'll use my.
I want to investigate.
my tremor sense to investigate.
Yeah, let me.
How
Yeah.
was your Umber Hulk investigation? You just like smash the bar.
Ooh, 19
Don't they have
plus
tremor
8,
sense too? Alcohol?
27.
The girl who left, the harpist, left behind her harp, and it is definitely made of some gold and some other ivory-like material that looks like it's very expensive. So that in itself is very expensive. A great piece.
Wedges
Um,
and
Can we
that's
fit it into the bag of holding?
We're just
Yes,
stealing,
yeah,
like,
it's just a hand harp.
No, she ran off. We're gonna bring it to.
No, not the big ones. It's just the hand ones.
Oh, do I have like a natural sense of where to burrow my little tunnel? If we want that.
he trimmed
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually this corner where the chair is at, the little table and chairs.
Yeah.
That's where you guys are feeling there's an entrance. You had found that was the new area that was built up, and that's also the place that you feel that the tremors are coming from is in that general area.
Why don't y'all stay up and investigate? Tunnel down when you're done, and we'll go down the kick the door and let you guys know what's down there.
As you guys start to investigate
there's
the area,
daylight in here for
Yeah, I got daylight too. If we need it. I'm ready to. I got that ready to cast wherever we find whatever we find out.
I'm
I'll
excited
use
to
my
just
pro
tunnel.
power and I'll get a force.
oh,
Do we come on this side? Where do we come down at?
yeah. So you're gonna come down from the stairs side, which is towards me.
Over there.
Yep. As you guys start tunneling down, and
How long is shield of faith? Like a minute.
you do
Mhm.
quickly find that there is a natural cave area that they have kind of cleaned up slightly. It does lead and twist and wind around until eventually you find that there is a opened area here in the middle. As you get to this area, you do see that there are two individuals who are currently fighting in the middle of the ring there. Both of these people are bleeding while they're fighting, and you do see that in the back area, who's kind of watching, is a very well-dressed, very organized-looking vampire, very clearly a vampire, and he's kind of egging them on. Which one of you is going to be joining our ranks, and which one of you will be dinner. In the back area towards you guys, you do see the sound or the tremors that you were picking up earlier. There are 10 people all in that area, all within those cages, and they are kind of chained to the walls. In addition, you do see a floating, looks like a canister, like a large canister. And as it's sitting, kind of hovering next to their shoulders, you do see a drip, and then another drip, and another drip, and you see that it's blood and it's collecting, drip by drip, slowly but surely. And you see the people underneath them are very lethargic looking, very tired looking. So yeah, you walk in and you see this. They do not see you. But the only vampire in the room seems to be the one that's well dressed.
They don't see it. They don't see the big Umber Hulk in the room.
Y'all are investigating.
I forgot you're still an Umber Hulk. Yes, now they see you.
Well, no, it's just us two that went down.
Oh, is it?
They're up investigating, and then we were gonna call to them, and she was gonna tunnel straight down.
Oh, okay. That works. So then they wouldn't see you then.
And they can drop in wherever.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. You can telepathically let us know, hey,
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, use
and
the
I'll
tunneling
just tunnel
ability
in
while
wherever
you
you
have
want.
it. Exactly.
And then
we can
surprise all of it.
You guys still got your armor above ground.
About what?
So the stuff that makes you sneaky.
Oh.
Makes your armor fight. Or no?
We're still pretty
I don't think I'm being sneaky right now. I think I'm kind of rushing in.
Yeah, but we can rush in.
Yeah.
As you
Let's just try to
so
get
you
in
just
as
rush
far as we can.
Yeah. I was gonna climb the wall and just kind of run across the wall, just kind of in my own little range.
Okay. You start running in, and suddenly you see that the man who's well dressed and in the ring with the other two stops them and says, "Hold." So he looks over and sees you and says, "What is it you're doing here? You're not invited."
I'm the next challenger. You gotta face me. And with that, I want to try and lead you into the ring.
Okay. As you land in front of them, you see this kind of a smirk on his face. Ah, yes. Well, let's not disappoint, shall we? And he starts to actually swell in size. You see that he is still looks very much like the vampire that he was before. He's just grown at least a foot in his strength. His muscles start to bulge in his shirts and things to that effect. He keeps an eye over and looking at you. He says, "I'll be with you in just a moment." Ciao.
Outrage.
All right. Are you gonna go and start battling it out?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
I want to make my way.
I'm not gonna wait patiently for my turn.
Yeah, that's a.
I'm like, it's not a movie where I'm like, yeah, you fight first, bro.
There we go.
No, yeah.
We'll patiently wait.
I'm kind of with this bloodlust right now.
Yeah, he probably got over there faster than me.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be running over, and I'm gonna cast daylight.
As soon as you cast daylight, you see him kind of flinch and start to almost be blinded. The two people who were in the ring before, who were battling it out, have just abandoned the fight and are now running towards the people who are chained against the walls. After a few moments, you start hearing them trying to break them free, no longer trying to fight each other. You see that the vampire that you're fighting, his nails grow extremely long, much longer than the ones that were above. Is everybody else going to be joining into the fight as well?
I'm gonna be on that.
Yeah, you guys ride in, just tunnel in right on top of it.
Y'all want to come in like right through here,
Drop.
like the Kool-Aid man?
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
I'm gonna be
So
casting
cracks.
daylight and jumping in.
I mean, they gotta be pretty like, whoa, when they see Umber Hulk tunneling in and
Yeah.
Can
So
I?
small
like,
bits of
like-
dust and dirt start to fall from the ceiling just a moment before an Umber
guess
Hulk just
less.
breaks through the ceiling and lands in the middle of this ring, followed very closely by these two. At this point, the well-dressed vampire stops, looks around, and says, "Well, I see you've taken care of everybody upstairs. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Very well. And his nails go back, brings back down the foot, and just has a seat
A seat.
On what? We'll just sit
on the edge of the ring.
I telepathically say, do we buy it or do we tag?
hear him out.
Yeah.
I'll cast Bless on everyone. So I'll
Okay.
do the 4th level. So attack rolls and saving throws you get plus a d4.
Is the daylight burning him like it was burning the other one?
Mm-hmm. But he seems just to sit there and take it.
Huh?
The picture of a gentleman.
Okay.
I assume you're here to negotiate, give demands, or is it that you just want to be part of my crew?
Exterminate. I want your life.
What he said.
You're like.
Oh yeah, you guys know my mind, right? So they can understand my mind, even though.
We
Oh
can
yeah,
understand,
you're all
right?
connected, yeah.
Yeah.
We all know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what the vampire hears is
That's pretty creepy.
like click. I imagine it's like clicks and
What crew? Who are you?
Usually one introduces themselves before asking for another's name.
Yeah, but you're the host, so.
and your friends upstairs weren't very.
Yeah.
Ah,
We're
yes.
representatives
You got a
of
lot to
Lysander,
make-
that's all you need.
Make up for.
Ah, yes. I'm Aringo. Pleasure to meet you.
Ringo. Why shouldn't we end your miserable existence right now?
Well, that depends. What is it you're looking for? What are your goals? What are your ambitions?
Peace.
Maybe we can make this a mutually beneficial transaction. Absolutely.
What is it in the vampiric tyranny in this town?
Well, that's going to take more than my death in order to achieve.
What do you work for? All great journeys begin with one step.
It's quite a step. I am the second in command. This is Cameron's outfit.
Well, where's Cam?
Indisposed at the moment.
Maybe we should be talking to him.
The only thing of value you could bring us is Cameron.
So it's him that you're looking for. Well, very well. Yes. I can deliver Cameron to you if that's your like. An introduction.
How much is the sun burning? As this conversation goes on,
He seems to be. The ones upstairs seemed as though they were getting sunburns, and the sunburns were always getting worse, and the blisters keep getting worse, and things to that effect. He seems to have, and Ringo, he seems to have a blister form, and then it pops uncomfortably, but then it heals. And then another one kind of, his skin starts to turn red, and then turns back into its white. And so he's got something with it where he's uncomfortable, not very pleased to be in the situation, but he's not as affected as the ones above. So is that what you wish for? An introduction to Cameron? This can be arranged.
In exchange for?
Well, my life, obviously. You have me at a disadvantage.
Found you easily enough.
Oh, yes, but then again, we haven't been trying very hard to mask our presence. Good business, you know. He actually stands up and starts to walk over towards the kegs that you see in the top left-hand corner. You're gonna just let him?
No.
Yeah,
I'd
no.
be like,
Okay.
sit down.
Yeah.
You're under arrest.
And he just laughs. Very well. Is there anything else that we can do to make this agreement? Introduction to Cameron.
I think we need to.
Yeah, I think we should. I tell Pat. I think we should just kill it. I'm gonna shoot him in the back.
I think we should just destroy
How
him and
much-
wait here
how
for
much-
Cameron to come
How
out.
much power do you have here? A second in command.
How much power do I have?
Like, what?
Well, while Cameron's gone, I make all the decisions for the group.
What group?
Our gang, as it were.
So maybe.
Oh, it's hard to tell you. They're gone forever.
Oh, the ones upstairs. Yes.
Where's the rest of you at?
Ah, well, that is a different question, isn't it? There are more of us, absolutely. The ones upstairs are just the newest of the recruits, if it were.
We'll need all this information. Cameron's whereabouts, the rest of your gang.
And
What
you
did he
should-
say his name is?
In Ringo.
And Ringo.
You should probably call off your little gangs
Your minions.
on attacking for right now.
Unless
At
you don't
least
value your undead
not
life,
that.
whatever.
So, I give you the location of the rest of my gang and make an introduction between you and Cameron. Is this what I'm understanding? And what is it that I get?
Your life.
We'll let you go for now.
And how do I know that what you're saying is true? I've never met very many truthful members of Lathander. That's what.
Do you have any? Do you have any better offers on the table?
Otherwise, we can just kill you right here, right now.
Oh yes, you could, and then you'd have nothing.
Well, we'll find Cameron ourselves.
Might
Pretty easy to find with a bandit.
Oh, you guys didn't
Like
try too hard.
honestly, it took us like an hour and a half, maybe. Just kind of wandered around until we found a spooky building.
I see nothing in it for me. If I'm going to die, then I'm going to die.
I told you we'd let you go.
Yes, but
So I guess you're gonna have to trust us, or we just kill you now.
yeah, it is quite a pickle.
What are the prisoners doing?
Everybody do a perception check.
Don't like that.
Ooh, I'm on point.
It's spooky. I'm not.
Pay attention.
That's 28.
28. You hear it.
23.
You hear it.
18.
You do not hear it.
Damn, I got 16.
Is my perception still the same as an Elderhold? It doesn't look
Yeah,
like
your
it.
wisdom
Yeah.
and stuff is the same.
14.
You do not hear it. So it's just the two of you. On the opposite side of the ring, you hear some rocks kind of fall. Almost as though they were a little higher up, and then they kind of just rolled down.
I kind of want to.
Like if somebody's approaching.
I'll go and investigate. See what made that sound.
And are you also going to investigate? Are you going to look?
No, I'm standing right over just
Yeah.
this
Keep 'em-
and Ringo.
I'll tell you, and then I'll go check.
Yeah, I'm kind of holding conflicts over as like, sit back there.
How close are you? Like 5 feet? Where's everybody else in relation to you?
Where's Ringo?
He's right at the edge. On the
Over here?
left-hand side.
Over here?
Yep.
Alright, I'm right.
I'm probably like,
Yeah, I'm right here.
I'm wherever
You're on
audio
the
is,
rocks?
I'm like,
Yeah, I kind of
and I'm
backed up
wherever you are.
because I'm just kind of.
I guess we're just where we dropped in then.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
We're here.
I mean, I have quite
You're
the
like, I'm the
presence
muscle.
as the
Yeah.
Elderhold, so like wherever I stand,
Pavel, do an opportunity attack.
Oh, no, he's trying to.
Wait, are we trying to attack this guy now?
Boys.
Oh, he's trying to eat.
You have advantage because silvery barbs. I gave it to you.
Oh, that's information. Didn't know it was 18 to hit.
18 does not hit. Just
Bless.
as
And blessed.
Was blessed.
A D4. I blessed everybody. Concentrating.
Yeah, 22!
22, you do hit him as he manages to duck around you. He made his move as soon as you turned your back and started to walk away. Go ahead and roll for damage.
He's trying to run?
Oh yeah.
Is that what I'm... Okay, well I don't like that. So I'm gonna hit him with
Holding smite.
Oh, I have to cast bonus action for this method. Let's do
Just
a
a
third...
good old divine one.
Yeah, let's do a third level. So that'll be that. What's that? Need one more D8.
You need one? You got it.
Everyone's blessed.
We are blessed.
52.
52 damage. Wow, that's pretty good. That was a great
Oof,
opportunity
that's
attack. Holy
right.
cow.
That was a third level.
You managed to get him right in the thigh as he was kind of going around the corner. Even with that large amount of impact that you had, because you were just waiting for something to happen. He doesn't seem to stop even a little bit. He just books it. Matter of fact, he has 120 feet of movement as he is running as fast as he can towards the entrance you guys came down. As he gets through, you see him turn into mist because he's now outside of the light, and he's gone.
As soon as he gets back upstairs, it's daylight still.
There's daylight up in the tavern.
Can I cast fly on myself and like that we just
Yep.
came through and like guiding bolts,
I'm
finger
ready.
guns, wait for him to come out, and I'm gonna.
You wait with opportunity, ready to strike. He doesn't appear.
Ooh, is there other tunnels?
There aren't any other tunnels for large people to go through,
But missed.
Cracks. Was
but
far.
mist. There are some cracks.
Gassy bastard. Ran away.
We spent so much time talking to him.
I-
Should I kill him?
well, then we should keep exploring down this place.
Yeah, do I see anything about where the place was?
No, there was nothing there.
Where's the prisoners?
The prisoners are still chained up. The two people who were
Fighters.
fighting it out, they were just regular humans. They weren't thralls. One of them was about to become a thrall. But they're just too weak. They don't have enough energy now to break these people free.
Let's go ahead now.
I'll-
Rip open the door. Try to break them off the chains.
Yeah, I'll cast prayer of healing, so all of them will regain some hit points.
Yeah.
I am going to run up and get closer to the mayor's house so I can let Maeve know that about Enrico's escape.
So can I talk to these prisoners? Like, ask
Yeah.
them what the deal was?
They all heal 14.
They all have levels, like multiple levels of exhaustion. After someone gives up this much blood, it's just level after level after level after level. Matter of fact, if you hadn't been there and given them something, they would have died by tomorrow.
Wow.
Each one of them is, it looks like it's a family unit. They've all been taken from one home and they've been brought down. Another group. So it's actually two families that you're actually finding. Father, mothers, and siblings. And they are all extremely lethargic and on the verge of death.
I'll also use like lesser restoration, whatever healing I think they need.
They need rest, is what they need.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, also, I want to save something as much as you can. We're still pretty dangerous here.
Mhm.
Okay, so where are you guys planning on going?
I think this is a good pausing spot, but what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, I definitely want to investigate this whole area.
Yeah.
Find out as much about Cameron's group. I just wanted to let Maeve know so that way the house would be on alert. They know about camera. but
Yeah,
now
just
we know about
update
every-
Maeve and let
Well,
them
she may
know
wanna
what
know
happened.
those.
Yeah.
You find multiple wine bottles, all with the same corks, all with the spinning blood inside of them, and they're all full.
Been collecting them.
They've been
Yeah,
collecting.
I'll take them all and put them in my bag of holding because at least we can give them to the vampires we know and like.
You know and like them.
That we know and like.
All right, and we'll stop here and we'll pick up next week. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, we'll see you guys. See you guys in a bit.
Next